Okay, we should be live any second now. And then I'll start responding. I'm just getting one thing set up because I'm doing this as a live stream rather than as a video. There we go, we are live. So yo, what is up everybody? This is your host SuperSight, and the mighty Battlelands is dead. Not quite yet, it's going to be soon, and yeah, there we go, we're live on all the platforms now, so we can do the display. We're live on all these platforms. I was going to do this as a video, but I ended up just thinking, oh, I'll just do it as a stream, A, because it's a pain for me to record a video, then upload it, because I'm not uploading videos to YouTube, so I wanted a record of it like this, and I could have uploaded to Rumble, and B, then it would just be a pain to, and then secondly, then I can chat to you live right at the end, which I'm not going to do now. I'm going to focus on what I'm going to say. Which, who would have thought that you'd have me, SuperSight, doing a video on a stream on Battlelands Royale once again. Now, I'm not going to be playing it probably at all. I'm just going to be talking about it, my reaction to the shocking revelation that I got a few hours ago. The Battlelands is going to be shut down. We've already got 4 on YouTube in that. So, there we go. Welcome, everyone. Never expected this moment. Indeed, Lighthouse and Lynn and Sun9, welcome to the stream. Now, I'm not going to be reacting to the chat basically at all as I focus because I've got a lot to say on it. But I'm just so like yeah. Who would have thought you'd have me doing one more? And I might do one more on the very day that it actually ends up going down. Honestly, I am just so surprised. I should really have the game in the background or something. I should have something in the background. I'm honestly just so surprised. I just really am. I could change to just a bigger version of me. That might work actually. I don't know. Can it work? Can I switch scenes like in the thing? We'll see if it works. Okay, we'll go to this one. Then it'll be bigger. Oh, it worked. Wow, you can just do that. That's incredible. You can do it on stream. So anyway, now we've just got me right here talking about Battlelands. I've actually got a list of things that I'm going to go through in that. I'm so shocked. I learned about this just a few hours ago in that, and I was just like, what in the world? There you go, Chrono, welcome, and Peter, welcome. I was just like, what in the world? I just couldn't believe it. I was just so like, what the heck? It's gone. Like, I didn't see it coming like this. I was just so surprised. In fact, I'll actually just quickly show you the announcement just so you know what I'm talking about. But I'll actually can have that up. There we go, display capture. There's the oh, then you can't see me. That's okay. Coming down here. And oh, this was the old one that they stopped doing then. But under the announcements just a few hours ago, with a huge amount, yeah, exactly 12 hours, exactly then 4 hours ago, it says, "Hey battlers, Battlelands Royale is a game that's been close to our hearts for a long time, and we know the same is true for many of you. Today we are announcing that the Battlelands Royale servers will be permanently closed down on the 15th of January 2022. This, along with removing the game." From the app and Play stores means you won't be able to it won't be possible to play after this date because server based in that, so it's not like it's not like all the content's downloaded on the thing. I mean, they could make a single player one that just relied on bots, but they're obviously not going to do that. We are so grateful and proud to have grown this most amazing community of players around our game, and we truly love the energy and passions you've brought to the game. Sorry, I've only had 4 hours sleep, and that was many hours ago. I slept literally, it was literally 24 hours ago I went to sleep, and then was asleep for 4.5 hours, and here we are. But anyway, we're going to go through this because it's right in my mind right now, and I just want, I mean, I haven't covered any Battlelands for a year, almost 2 years now. The 2019 was my last video, December. I released it on the last date, but I'd recorded it on the 27th. So, yeah, around then. Pardon me, I didn't play it after the 27th of December 2019. It was the day I stopped. We're so grateful and proud to have drawn the most amazing community of players around our game, and we truly love the energy and passion you've brought to the game. To thank you for your long-standing loyalty to us with the final update, if that's coming, there's doing one more update from 15th of December. We'll be making sure that you can get some of the deals with the remaining currency so that you can make the most out of Battlelands Royale before you leave this arena for the last time. You can find more information on this, and so with that Zendesk fact and questions article and that, and then which, yeah, I don't know, I'm fine. It's like, I mean, in a sense, I'm not like super like, as I'm not feeling like I'm gonna cry, but it's sad, man. It's sad. Like, there was so much history in that. And then down here they say, thank you, this is the video of all the amazing... Should we watch it? How long is it? Like, is it an hour? Oh, it's only 2 minutes. What the heck? It should technically be like super long. Well, I guess we'll watch that. And there's the sad emotes, Volric and Mr. NASA, Iceman. Yeah, all these people that I know. That are all sort of reacting. And I mean, it's been out for, like, it's not a beta game anymore. It's been out for years, and this is how it ends. I will large that and watch. Let's watch this. I'll just actually check that. If we come back here, yeah, so you can hear that, and you should be able to hear that. So I'll react to it. Watch this, and yeah. Honestly, I mean, I'm not going to go hugely into this and that, but I do feel like the devs dropped the ball on this game. I'm not gonna dive deep into that, but I honestly do think that I mean, it's just not the players that were at fault this game didn't work out in that, but I think that the devs made multiple bad decisions, and there was just a long period of time. Even like season 1 was awesome, season 2 was awesome, and season 3 update was awesome, and then there was just from then on it was decline. There was a lot of people that had so many good ideas. The community was full of good ideas, constantly saying good ideas, and I just feel like the Supercell, I mean, sorry, not Supercell, Future Play just ignored most of those ideas, and the updates just got more and more prolonged near the end. Like, I haven't played it, I don't really know much of what's going on, but it just apparently gone for months and months, and then like 2 months or whatnot, and then they extended it even longer, and I just think it was really, it didn't have to die. Like, I'll sort of get back into this point, but it was like, it had so much potential. It's just so wasted potential in there. I mean, the Ticket Realm did do a video about how Battlelands Real games won't last, and it was a very interesting video. And that, although Fortnite and that's still around, but it didn't have to die this fast. It was just, I remember way back after season 1 was awesome, season 2 was awesome, and that people just started quitting because it was just so. Even in season 1, there was a long time for the first update. But yeah, it's just so sad. It's such a great game, and there's so much history, so much memories in that. And it's so sad that it's going to be going. It's so sad that it's going to be going in that. But I truly do think that the devs brought this upon themselves. Like, there was so many community suggestions in that, but it was like so much in favor of these sort of pay-to-win solutions and that. Like, back in the season 1 and 2, we had the wins leaderboard. People loved the wins leaderboard. When it switched that other thing, that annoyed a hang of a lot of players. And by, I think, season 3 or 4, most of the original top players had quit. I remember I was still there, and so was Big VIP 22, and he was talking about how how there's hardly any top players, original players still there back then, and since then it's just like there's virtually no one that's still left from season 1 that still plays the game. But yeah, I mean, I was really up with it. I was one of the top 20 players in the world. I placed in the top 10 in the first season, and I think in the top 20 in the second season. And I've played with, like, up to the first 5 seasons, I've played with the top player every single season. Like, I was really into it. So this is actually really sad for me. It was one of the 3 games I thoroughly covered. It was Heyday, there was Battlelands, and there was Rush Wars. Rush Wars got killed. Heyday just didn't really grow an interest for people like me covering it, so it was just no real future in it. Battlelands had so much potential. Like, it could have gone esports. It literally could have gone esports, and now here we are. I just did not think, like, it's obviously not profitable enough anymore, but I'm just shocked. I'm genuinely shocked that they're actually killing it. Like, I knew it was dying in terms of popularity, but like you could tell by the Google trends and that, but like actually like getting rid of it after 2.5 years of it being fully released, that's like so like shocking. Or I haven't heard of it in any other games that they just end up just deleting it. It's not like Supercell's like, okay, we're getting rid of Boom Beach now. So, I mean, Boom Beach still has a lot of players. I'm just shocked in that, and I feel really gutted and so disappointed for people like Quack and many others that have stuck through, Vulric, and that have stuck through it all this time and all these just delayed months of updates. They've stuck with it to, I don't know if I should have it on me or if I should just have it on that screen. They've stuck with this game with the hope that one day it will get better and that it will take off more. But and then they've stuck through it, and after all that effort they've put into it, after all that time, it still dies in that. So I feel really sorry for them because they've invested. I mean, you could say, well, they chose to invest. I know, but they sort of there's like, I felt like perseverance. This sort of like, well, there'll be better times ahead. They put it, they invested all this time and all this energy into this game and modding it, and maybe and hopefully, well, hopefully they conclude that they were doing it as of the time, knowing it could die. But I mean, I had no clue it was going to die, but then still got the enjoyment of modding the server to the best of their ability back then, or making content of it. But the fact that it's just gone now, I'm just shocked in that. And I did, I mean, I got out of it kind of early, but not that early. I mean, I did it because it was out for 3 years, about 3 years total. It came out in like mid 2018, and then it will die. Yeah, only 2.5 years, and it will be gone. And so, so it came out in mid 2018, and that like officially like around July, and then it will die. Like December, January 2022. So it's been out for 2.5 years. So the first year was the golden year, man. That was just awesome. There was heaps of search interest. Season 1, Season 2, start of Season 3. Absolutely wonderful. So much fun. People loved it. It was real popular in that. And then there's sort of like so that was mid 2018 to mid 2019, and then I continued covering it like in August. It was still fun to cover it in August 2019, which was kind of late. Then I ended up doing Rush Wars, which was the key reason why I ended up dropping doing Battlelands. I had so much fun doing Battlelands then, because I was still covering all these top clans, and that was really fun in that. But it definitely interest had dropped off in that, and so then I didn't really play it intensely between August 2019 and December 2019, in which I finally stopped it in that, but interest was still dying off at that point. And then for the last year, for all of 2021, it's just been like really low and dying. So I don't know what it's been like in that, but it doesn't seem, well, obviously is not doing well because it just keeps losing players in that, which is a shame. And I really feel like I so wish that Future Play had embedded more of the community suggestions. I mean, this was an issue way back in Season 1, Season 2 and that. People were suggesting things that weren't getting implemented. And, I mean, obviously some of the things that were being suggested were getting implemented, but I don't know, I just felt like there needed to be more updates, or at least more community suggestions taken in. Like, I don't think there was many people, if anyone, advocating, hey, let's abolish the wins leaderboard in favour of this other system and that involves a pay-to-win element. People wanted the wins leaderboard, and so that was like one thing that was a big stuff up in my opinion. And there was a whole heap of different things that they could have done, or they did do, that I didn't think they should have done, and it sort of all accumulated into now it's gone. And it's like, what? I thought like it would be like, if I think, because in my opinion, lots of those decisions, I mean, there was more money based in that, and so I was like, how can now it still not be profitable? Like, wasn't that the whole goal? Instead of following like community suggestions, which would be more fun, but then maybe wouldn't make them as much profit, or probably wouldn't make them as much profit. Although in the long run it would, because there'd be more people playing it for longer, and that I don't know how people would continue playing it, etc. But anyway, now it's like, oh, wasn't that the focus? That's why there was less community suggestions and more sort of pay to win stuff, which then would generate the more money. But it still was ended up dying, which is like, what? So I'm gutted in that, and it will sort of be like there'll be no new. I mean, I don't really have that. I mean, I still get some messages of people saying, hey, want a game, or like from the thing I sent out literally to like a few hundred, well, at least 100 people way back in October the 31st, 2019, and that I just like finally got through all my messages on Discord. And it was so fun. We did the Discord duos. Remember that? That was fun. So we went through all of those, and still like just the other day, someone contacted me. Like I sent them a message on 31st of this October 2021, inviting them to my server and that, and then they just respond now, because at the time I was still doing Battlelands and still covering my server, but I sort of didn't encapsulate all the excitement and enjoyment, because that was sort of near the end of my covering it and that, versus earlier in the start like Zanzard and that did. But I'm still glad I covered Battlelands. I had some great memories with Quack and Comman and Zanzard and others in that, Wookman and different people like Slash. There was a lot of good times, moral support, and a lot of I had fun. I did enjoy covering it. It was real cool. It's so sad it's going. I mean, I won't get any new viewers in that. Like, people are not going to keep playing the game, and then they come back and find my old videos. Not that that was happening much anyway, but then that was partly because my channel was killed. Because I did have that one video that was rocketing. It was soaring. It was set to become the most viewed Battlelands video in history, excluding the trailers by the team in that. It was up to like about 500,000 views in that. It was, I think, my most viewed other than the Ian Laurel one. So I was so, and then I got banned, and then I never ended up because there's a Zanzard one that was like, oh, that one will be gone now as well because Zanzard's banned. It's so sad. It's so sad. And then who will be top? And then there's Elviro. He's a massive YouTuber, and that does like the main Supercell Spanish one. I actually looked at the list of YouTubers in that, and of all these people in that, I'll actually show you that of all these YouTubers in that did Battlelands and Heyday and that. And just seeing how little they've grown is insane. Like, especially the Battlelands ones. Like, 2 of them have been... Backo was banned, Zanzard was banned, and I was banned. I ended up getting a back syndrome. B was banned. It's crazy. But so, of the Battlelands ones, a couple of them banned. Commands, I think, going backwards in subs. The Battlelands channels just ended up just sort of dying and frizzing out. But even all these channels in that, they're just really not growing, which is just insane in my opinion. I'll just get it up. And that I just found it absolutely astounding how little growth there actually is, and this is like without being banned and all these channels going, and it makes me realize how insanely unprofitable it is to cover this Devi as well. Oh no, that's me. There we go. So we'll go like that. Display capture. There's quite a few things I want to cover in this. So there we go. These are all the these are most of the Heyday ones, and even they're not actually doing very well at all. Really, I was shocked at how poorly they're doing. Given given all their time they've had, and they're just barely growing, which shows just how unprofitable YouTube is. Even for the top YouTubers of Battlelands and Heyday, which were 2 reasonably popular games, mobile games, which you don't find many of, still, they're just like all of these, like if you exclude like the Heyday channel, all of these channels combined, and this is even the Battlelands Royale channel themselves, is only getting 5,000 views a day, which is absolutely nothing. Like, I was getting more than that. I was getting 4 times as much as that. And so, yeah, it's insane. It's the official channel in that. But even all of these combined, he's losing, and minus the Heyday thing, that would be 40,000 views or whatnot, depending on the rate in that. If you assume like $1 in that, that's like not even minimum wage in New Zealand. 24 channels combined, minus the 2 that are banned. 22 channels, all the top Heyday ones, all the top Battlelands ones, excluding Amon Tom, and that, all of them combined still don't make even minimum wage in New Zealand. That and that was like minimum wage, assuming you a 40-hour week in that. Let alone if you, because these people will be putting in well over 40 hours per week. Like all of them combined, 22 channels, like they'd be putting well over 100 hours in. So it's just insane how unprofitable it is. And these are the top channels that are covering these games in that, which is just insane. Amar Gaming, he's only getting that many views a day. Anyway, I'm not here to focus on the Heyday ones. Musachu, he did a few different things, but look at them all. Conman, losing subs. Roller 6 losing subs. Slash Real losing subs. Zanzard banned. Quack not moving. 35 views a day is just absolutely nothing. And he put in so much effort into those videos. And then you got Sammy Rolik not getting any subs. Backo Plays banned. Me losing subs. I mean, it's just like it's just died. Like, it's just absolutely dead. Like, it was just growth, and now it's just gone. Devi he's maybe doing another, I don't know, but anyway, 2+ subs is really not that much per day. But yeah, it's so sad what's happened. But I treasure the memories with like Zanzard and Quack and and these different YouTube. It was so much fun in that. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy how yeah, it's just, and look at them all, 11 views, and this dude was uploading videos that would get thousands of views, 41 views, the mighty con man, it's just sad, it just makes me sad, it's like, no, this is like insane, like, I think my channel's doing rubbish in that, and we're getting 700 views a day, and I think it's doing rubbish, and then it's like, they're getting 11 views, 35 views, 41 views, it's just nothing. It's just absolutely nothing. Like, these people, Sammy's getting more, he's got some Donkey Kong videos on there or whatnot that are doing alright, but it's so sad. Like, look, all these wonderful channels, this was like, it was so awesome, and now it's just, it's gone. I'll just click on his channel, and we'll just have a look at it. Got it. See, 4.4 thousand views, 3.9 thousand views, and it's just getting a few views a day in there. 20,000 views. 20,000, 100,000 views. 20,000. I didn't even realize he was that. That was so popular. And it's just. I mean, he stopped in that, but Yeah, it's so sad, man. It's so sad. This was a amazing community that it just died out. I mean, and it's crazy. Like all of those ones, Zanzard's banned, Becker's banned, I was banned, and then Command and Quack and all that are just their channels are just gone. So yeah, it's real sad. It is really sad. There's Quack. Does he still upload? Just 2 weeks ago he streamed that, which is Battlelands. And he doesn't really, yeah, he hasn't really done that much in recent times in that. But yeah, it's just, it's sad, man. It's sad. And then Hoopla, I remember Hoopla. Hoopla's still uploading. Not really. 3 months since they last did it, because there wasn't that many updates and whatnot. Zanzad's gone. Could do Slash, or no, Zanzad's gone. But yeah, it's real sad. I'll just go back to here, and I sort of want to look through all the chat. We can watch this, but yeah, yeah. So the Battlelands, and sort of, and we like us. There's the original trio was Fatality plays Wookman and Command, but then Fatality plays stopped and Wookman stopped, and then I felt, in my opinion, the new trio was myself, Command, and Zanzard. That was like us three. I think were the most popular. Slash was doing pretty well, but other than Game on Tom, but he didn't enter the scene till a bit later, till about October 2018. So, but us three were like the trio, in my opinion. And I mean, all these mods, I don't even know them or them or them or them unless they change their name. So yeah, but I knew a heap of the original ones. Like, I would still be on this full Hall of Fame. I'll still be on this. Yeah, just like looking. I don't even know most of the names of like most of these people, if any of them, because I wasn't really there at that point. But you go right back to the start where it all began, and there I go. SuperSight, 7th in the world. Right, I played with Rico. I played with B Dragon. So much. Wonderful guy. I played with Ofreo. Played with Zeal. Gasson was the one player I never got to play with. That's so sad. I played with Gamilia. Just all these people. Ninja. He was one of my top teammates. Moral support. It's like Ninja Karates. It's like, oh man, I remember that. And in the challenges, Comman won the very first one. Such a wonderful video. Such a wonderful video. It was wonderful. Wookman, Mr. NASA. Ah, oh, look at them all. Look at them all. And then there's Unavoidable. Was I? I wasn't one of those teams. I didn't end up winning another. There we go. There was Ninja. Oh man. Season 2 XP. There I go. 15th in the world. I played with Mini Macro. I played with William. I have videos of it all in that to showcase it, and there was the other list which I managed to just scrape in on the wins leaderboard. It's so sad. It's so sad, man. Seeing the Battlelands chat will just be crazy sad. Just people will be so gutted about it all, and I don't know. I just sort of am. I'm sad about it at the same because and just like the interest then of new people coming to. I mean, because even as it was, there's hardly any people watching it with the game still live and that. Let alone if now the game's dead, the old Battlelands videos get virtually no views. But it's still cool to have them as memories. But I mean, because even my Heyday videos, which the game is still live in that, they get hardly any views in that. Even though they're like relevant now, they still get hardly any views. It's sort of like algorithm sort of weights it heavily towards new videos, even if you sort of do a old gold old one. I mean, sometimes the algorithm promotes those ones and that, but with gaming, it didn't seem to do that much. This is going. Oh man, this isn't even going back very far because I sort of wanted to just catch the reaction of what people were saying in response to it. 3:45. It sort of doesn't load properly, which is real annoying because then it slows me down. Because then I'll watch that video and yeah, but yeah, our video. It's cool that we got all the videos we do in that, and I remember doing the duos, and that was so fun playing with so many different people. But yeah, it's just all the memories. The Astrid going way back. It's so sad. I don't need this anymore. It's so sad. It was yeah. It's a shame. It is a shame that the game has died. I think I will take the time to just scroll all the way back right to 12 a.m. when they did the announcer thing. I hope it's not skipping chat when I do that, and then it sort of loads up. But yeah, people will be so sad about that, understandably. Dwayne Johnson. It's been fun. It's been fun. It was a good game. I mean, I haven't played it in a year and that because I didn't think it was gonna die. Like, I mean, I knew it was dying in terms of interest, but I didn't actually think we were gonna delete it. Like, it's like, what the heck? Like, there's so many apps on the App Store that have like virtually no players whatsoever. And so, but I think this since it's server based, they have to pay to keep up the servers. But unless it was like horribly, uh, unpopular. Unless it was horribly unpopular, I mean, like as in there's so few little interest. I don't know why they'd wipe it. So I'll scroll through here. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, will be some of the chat that we capture, although we won't. There'll be people that aren't online that their chat won't be captured, but I might as well capture some of it. I have got that on, right? Imagine if I just had that and I was just talking and be like, no, it was just on me. But just get some of the memory. I mean, there's so much chat. It's, yeah, all this memory. I mean, the thing is that there's a level at which you can save memories only to a point. Like, you can save hundreds of memories, thousands of memories, but how many are you going to look at? Most of them you'll probably never look at again, even if you do save all the chat, which I'm a big fan of saving all the chat. There's some old charts and that. Hall of Fame. So sad. It's got so many. I mean, obviously, these people obviously all impacted their lives. It impacted my life and that. And chapter 3 on TapTap. Oh, it's probably like private servers or whatever. But yeah. So and yeah, it's like affected all these people and yeah. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And there was all these other games out there, like Bullet League came out and that, and all these other games you go, we're halfway through. We're to 2 a.m. now. Who would have thought that it would end up getting wiped? Like, that is just crazy. That is just... Alface! Alface! Oh. Oxy Lewis! I haven't really been looking at the names this far, so I'm sure there's many in there that I'm like, this dude, this dude, this dude. But yeah, I'm just going through the chat. I'll continue to react to it after I've just gone through here just to capture it. Oh yeah, there's all those other ones. Idle this, idle that. Merge Gardens. Was that by them? Because there was another... Oh, Merge Mansion. That was the other one by that other company. I have enjoyed my time playing it, and that it was a nice... It just... I feel like it didn't have to die. Like, it had so much potential. Like, it legitimately did. Like, it legitimately could have gone to esports. There was so much interest, so pumped, so hyped in that. But, yeah, it just... Look at... And my flag got in it. My flag got in the game. Oh, I've seen that one. When did I see that? I saw that just the other day. That same emoji. My flag got in it, so that was kind of cool. And we do have one of the most viewed videos in the game of it. I will also go through some of the YouTube stuff. I mean, this wasn't intended to be a super ultra long stream in that, but it obviously is going to be some length. Woody, so long, partner. That's so sad. That's so sad. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That's actually insane. Oh, there's the coffin dancers, yeah. Who would have thought this is what would come of it? I did not expect it. I don't know. I was so unattuned with community. That's part of the problem. Like, I mean, I doubt most of the community expected this. You can let me know in the chat, which I'll respond to near the end. But yeah, I doubt that. Glennon, Mr. NASA, that classic laughing dude. I doubt that most of the community expected this. I doubt it. I wasn't attuned with it. I hadn't played it for a year in that. Yeah, and I sort of said on the condition I might return if esports was a thing. That's still, man, that still seems like good figures, but... Oh, yeah, wow. No, I think I had looked at something like that before. That's insane. They get so much more money off that than Battlelands. Even though Battlelands was way more it's so weird, like, people are spending more money on the Merge Garden thing. Like, there's so many games that are like that. Meanwhile, this one here, which is, like, awesome, gets, like, so little revenue. And that's estimate. 30k, and who knows how much it costs them to upkeep the servers. Okay, now we have one more hour to go. But, yeah, it's just perplexing. That, yeah, it's gone. It is gone. And, I mean, it's a rather undetailed description. I'll click on that link to see sort of what else they say. Yeah. I can't believe it's gone. It's sad because, like, most of these people will disperse and go to different games and sort of... And, yeah, I wonder if they'll delete the server. Probably not immediately, but probably they will. Who would have thought? Battlelands. I could have just done this as a video, but I thought I'll do it live. So then, yeah, as I explained earlier. all the fun times. It was like Jack 9, all the streams. And they were actually like real fun pushing. It was so good. I loved this game, man. I absolutely loved this game. Found it in 2018. I was in school. I mean, it wasn't. I was in school at the time, and just in my bed, not just a few meters from here, and I'm like picked it up and was just trying. And it was like, oh, this is a real fun game. And I played it. Oh, it's such a wonderful game. And now that is all finished. Who said the first message like at 12? Well, first message response to that, but also just first message before that came through. I don't want to click on that in case it takes me to the other page, which is like joins or whatnot. Moral support, he was involved in like moderating the Reddit, and this is it, man. I wonder how many of the old people like that were in like I'm in all these old servers like most wanted, all these old servers. There it is. Oh, so they changed it to yeah. And before that, we'll just proceed. I mean, it'll just be sort of different people chatting at that time. Oh wow, there was like way less chat. Whoa, way less chat. Wowzers, like we're just scrolling through hours worth right now. And they posted a list of the most active people. Whoa, there's a lot of just like real short chat. We'll sort of capture some of it. But yeah, I can't believe it's gone. Robflex, he was still in it. I can't believe it's gone. Like, it's like, what the heck? See if we can do a 24-hour thing. I feel like it's like, oh, you'll be watching and thinking, why is he just scrolling through chat? It's like, I'm trying to preserve some memories here, folks. Not that anyone will really watch the stream anyway. And like once it's uploaded and that, but it's a memory there. It exists. You can see what the end of Battlelands looks like. It's like, you know, it's like the tipping the iceberg in Club Penguin. Yeah, we can do a full 24-hour back to 12 a.m. on this time. I mean, we could do it to 4 a.m. But it looks like we're scooting through this real fast because there wasn't as that many people. I mean, it's still a lot of chat. Like, it's still way my server is like so dead compared to this. But yeah, it's just this is it. They could have, yeah, I don't know. Who would have thought? I've done so much content on this and that, so if you... I just feel like it's almost just sad, though, to watch content on this now. Like, there's so much content, like, that I've done and other people have done. You could watch through all of Comman's videos and all of my videos, and that will take you... I mean, if you watch all my streams, we stream that for, like, yeah, 100 plus hours. So, I mean, it's like... If you, like, were doing, like, a real hard week at work, you could then just spend 100 hours watching streams instead. Well, that guy, that's such a good meme. He was OG. He said that before. Extension still, yeah, it ends in 16 days. So then they'll have one more final update. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. Not I, said the little red hair. Not I, said the etc. Who is she off? What character is that? Oh, Elsa. Elsa? No, the other one. I forget her name. Not the Elsa one, the other one. Forgot her name. Anyway, 12 a.m. boom, and then it's that day. That is a day. Okay, there we go. So we'll go to... Not Hall of Fame, we'll go to announcements. And so they had... Oh, was I on Discord announcements before? Ah, yeah, the most active ones and that. Oh, whoa, that goes way back. Oh, him, I remember him. Whoa, they haven't done that many. Oh, whoa, that's right to the very start. Lord Lucy, oh, and the old profile picture. Okay, well, yeah. Oh, well, that was 29. I mean, that was near the end of my. Yeah, but this is like a new Quack, a new Ninja Karates, new Swifty, new Lord Lucy, new Tranzo. Man, he was real up there. Man, I didn't know some of those other ones. But, I mean, that's a solid amount of top players that I knew. And then by that point, I wouldn't have. Jack 9, yes. Angler, one that rings a bell. And I knew people from that clan there. Quack. Oh, man. So Lord Lucy must have sort of just given up on it. Look at all the moderator tiers they have. Yeah, man. Who would have thought? Who would have flippin' thought? That's crazy. Oh, these look colourful. Oh, semi-final. They're doing tournaments and all that. Yeah, back in the day, and there'd be people were like trying to get me to do them, and I almost did. I almost did. That would have been cool and that, and then you could like have some money towards, like, oh, these are our challenge. Man, this year we might as well just scroll through all the announcements at this point because it shows so many of them. So I mean, as in there's so few that they actually did. So we can just see right back to see we're already at 2020, and then. So yeah, there's a few things I was going to show you. Yeah, the top videos on that. I'm going to show you the link to that thing. Oops. I could put this in the stream category, the Battlelands videos category. Oh, there's a few things I want to do. Oops. Getting there. I mean, I sort of would. I'd love to preserve the entire server, but then it's all psychological. I mean, like, because I start. Well, not entirely psychological, but there's a level at which I was like, well, am I really going to look at all this stuff again? Nope. Oh, they've got ES. Player G. Becco Plays. They were promoting him back in the day, and now he got banned. Slash, they were still promoting, and then Top Game Environment. I remember that channel actually. Player G. I remember him. Game on Tom. How are how do they promote them? Oh, what the heck, big category. There we go. Oh, here we go. This was December. This was when I was still part of it. I joined the odd dev stream. Didn't join that many. I was actually part of one of them, and I got like second in every round. It was really annoying. Would have loved to get first. So, I should need to start writing a list of all the things I'm gonna now show you. I want to look at that Comman video, that very first Bazooka Time one. That was legendary, iconic, amazing. Yeah. This is all Battlelands history. Well, they only a 7. What the heck? That's crazy. They sort of had like their fast growth, like that, but they like Zanzard and I were ahead of them at the time. Pinged. Dev Duos, yeah, I remember those things. There we go, almost at 2018. Community challenges. Yeah. OG memes, eh? OG memes. Okay, now we're really getting back to the start. 2018, man. Yeah, the Zuki season 3. That was such a great season. That was, I mean, the start of it was awesome. Oh, and then they even links to me under SuperSight 8A. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. That's so cool. Like, that's an actual official thing that got onto the thing. That's crazy. Oh, that guy. September, yeah, still part. Man, they were putting out a lot of things back then. I guess I sort of covered talking about lots of what I was going to. I mean, there's so much I could watch. Also, I could watch their first trailer. I could watch. There it is. There it is. Oh, man, you're so awesome. That's about the time where I started playing in July. Oh yes, I remember him as an old mod. Loch Ness. He was in the battle. He was in the other one, wasn't he? Oh, Loch Ness. He was in Supercell as well. Solo gamer rings a bell. QBH. Yes, it was around here that I think I joined the server. Oh, this was the old days. And now it's dead, because I remember in we'll come back here. I'll just write down some 12 watching. Welcome everyone. I'm just chatting through some stuff. So we're going to Conman 360 video. Show my channel videos plus most viewed Battlelands videos. And this videos. Yep. Show my channel videos plus that. Conman 360 video. Link for on the homepage, the announcements. Yep, I think there's something. Oh yeah, that's right. And then I'm gonna go back here, and we're gonna search SuperSight on the thing. Okay, here we go. So display capture, boom, and we're gonna search up SuperSight, of which I got. Whoa! Oh, that was the last time I was mentioned. That's pretty recent. Look at it, man. Look at all the mentions. I think that includes stuff that I said. Because that's crazy. I mean, I was a big YouTuber. Like, I mean, that was my thing. Doing this game was my thing. That's a hang of a lot of mentions. Wow. Shout out to everyone that mentioned me. That's crazy. I thought I could just go through them all, but that's going to take a while. Oh, well, I'm in a SuperSight. That's right, when I got banned. Look at them all. Oh, I might as well. It shouldn't take that long. Zanzard, yeah, they were the... There's my flag. Yes. Moose. I knew all of them. Musafa. I think that was the same dude. Mufasa. In memory of SuperSight? Yeah, people are certainly not too happy with future play. Oh, nah, I'm not going to go through all these. There's so many of them. Oh, and that one, yes, live custom duos. Oh, no, it must include things that I've said. It must include things. Oh, Squack, yes. Oh, I could go through. There's so much stuff I could go through. All these iconic videos that yeah, there's me again. So this was right near the end where I'd basically stopped. But, oh, yeah, and so there's people that I was in their clans and that. Oh, yeah, and then all these things and the, oh, man. Oh, this makes me like so like, oh, and the fire ones, yes, they were so cool.
What is up, everybody? This is your host, SuperSight, and we have an incredible squad right here with the leader of EM, and then there's EM Saint and EM Ahirix. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there they go.
Classic. Anyway, right back to the start. Oh, that was the first mention. 13! Whoa! 13th of... Oh, that was August, actually. That was quite a... Yeah, I remember. Culprit. Oh, man. The memory. Ergon. Oh. Eunelia. Oh. Okay, we'll go to where we're going to. The announcements. And then we'll go to the very... Jump to present. Boom. Oh, because there's that other video we could have watched and that. We're going to watch through this one here. Their favorite moments.
It's the dream.
The dream pink.
Now it's dead. Now it's dying. All this. What was it for? It's gone. Nah, it was very good.
Yeah, of course.
But now it's all gone.
Energy drink.
Certainly cool animation.
No punching during that. Sending you away. We love you all.
That anybody who plays with us.
Oh, the bazooka hit. That was brutal.
There you have it. Thanks for playing. It's yeah, I don't know. It's just like, really? Really? Like, You don't have to delete it, like, yeah, but I mean, the game is dead if we look at the interest, which I'll look at. A couple of things I'm going to look up the Con Man. We'll watch the Con Man one. I could watch a couple of my ones. Con Man Bazooka, have to watch that. One of the most iconic ones in the game. We'll watch my first one, not the whole thing, we'll just have a look at it. We glance at it. But, yeah. Oh man, this is God man, what an awesome dude! Oh, the streams. Oh, what is it? He must have deleted it. He must have. Oh, that's why all those other ones look so high. He must have got rid of. That's so sad. No, I vaguely remember, and I contacted him about it because he must have just wiped all the videos that didn't have like 10k views. What the heck? That's some advice out there though, for like growing a YouTube channel. It's like, oh, get rid of all your low content and that. It looks real impressive because you just got a catalog of real high viewed videos. But it's like, that's. I'd way rather just have all of them there. At least he's got the most iconic. Oh, it's 6 minutes long, but we can at least watch a part of it.
If you're a digital marketer, you gotta try SimilarWeb. SimilarWeb is a platform that helps you grow your website.
All my original fans, well, not like maybe partly original, like from way back in 2018. I'm sorry it's come to this. I mean, it ultimately doesn't really matter in regards to you watching me because it's like I wasn't covering the game anyway. But I mean, I'm sorry for you guys who have played it and really were looking forward to it. That we did turn this back on, right? Yeah. That it's now gone.
Hey guys, Connor here.
Yes! Oh, Connor! You're so awesome, Connor. Look how flippin' young he is in that. Like, man, that was, I mean, it was so long ago. It was like 3 years ago. Just, yeah. It was over 3 years ago. What? Oh, maybe the game's been out for 3.5 years. Not 2.5. Half a year. No, 3.5 years. Oh, wow. Okay, so, how did I get that date wrong? Oh, because, you know, yeah, the year was no, the 2020 was I didn't play in that. So I didn't know how that, yeah, so 2020 and 2021 it was declining. There's 2 years, oh, wow, so it was out for 3.5 years. So I got my dates mixed up before at another time. That's crazy. It was like 4 years ago almost. Not quite, but it will be closer to 4 years than 3.5 years come January 2022. That's insane. So 4 years ago, that's so long. By the time, once these few months are up, it's only like 1 month anyway. 1.5 months. But that's crazy. Like, so that means, yeah, so the first year was the heyday of the game. And then it was sort of like, until the end of 2019, it still had a bit of traction, and then it was just dying. I'll show you the graphs afterwards.
And today, I was scrolling through the official Battlelands Royale Discord, and I discovered this. Introducing challenges. Win free stuff. Like free stuff? Of course you do. Who doesn't? We are giving away official merchandise, in-game content, as well as the chance to have your video featured to the Battlelands Royale community. To enter, just upload a video of yourself completing the weekly Battlelands Royale challenge. The challenge and the prizes will change every week. This week's challenge.
This is so sad. This was Battlelands starting, and now it's dead. It's sort of so sad looking at things in retrospect, and then you're just like, this was it. This was excitement. He was the embodiment of excitement for this game. Like, he was just like, you know, just the classic kid. Well, so was I. Just in school, just like, hey, yo, this is a fun game. I love this game. And it was just so, like, just all these kids, all of us just playing. And it was like, this is fun. Like, look at this cool new game. This is really fun. And it was. And we completed this weekly thing. And it's like, our lives are so different now. I mean, my channel was banned. He's stopped doing it. And yeah, I mean, it's so sad, but it was like, oh, this was awesome. It was so awesome. And I wanted to stick with it. I wanted to become the Galadon of future play. I just really wanted that. I mean, I've had this goal for so long to succeed at YouTubing and that, and especially it was originally specifically YouTube with Supercell and that. Like, I just saw the tournaments they did. I read heaps of articles about their company. I even wanted to go and join Supercell as an employee, as a data analyst. I don't have the skills to do that though. But I mean, I could have then tried to train for them. But yeah, it's and you know, and I was so wanting to do it, but it just didn't work out with Heyday. or Rush Wars, or Heyday Pop, or Everdale, or Clash Quest, and that. So that's just been an absolute run of failures. But I thought, because in the Heyday, I didn't really do many other games, but I was like, Battlelands, this is my game. I can become the Galadon of future play. I had so much hope. I really did. I so wanted so badly for this game to succeed and me to be like, it was part of it, and I was a part of it from near the start, and then it just got less and less interest in that, and more top players quit, and didn't seem like Future Play was listening to the community. I mean, they were in some things, but other things they weren't, or they weren't following what the community wanted. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Like, I wanted this to work. I wanted to... On comments, I was in so many ways. Like, he did the 10,000, saying Battlelands 10,000 times. Oh, no, he's deleted that as well. It was so awesome. But, yeah, oh, man, like, this is what, and it's so, I just can't portray the sadness. It's just that quote by Stalin. It's not just numbers and statistics. It's also emotions. And that, and it's simple to say, oh, I can feel sad. It's not the same. I don't think that you can get the sadness and pain in the same way. I mean, obviously, there's people that have had way more terrible things happen in life than that. But I'm just saying, I don't think that you can, for this, me covering Battlelands and me hoping Battlelands will succeed in that, I don't think you can possibly comprehend. Like, you can feel sort of sad for a moment, but you can't get my fixation on it, my intense, that was the game I sort of perfected, even more so than Heyday. I knew my audience so well with that game, and I'm like, I was trying new things every update, and I loved covering Battlelands. I was doing all sorts of cool videos on it, and and then I got in a huge, awesome niche with covering, like, playing with top players, playing with the top clans. And this was the wonderful Battlelands community was so wonderful. I remember in 2019 July, I just come back from the Finland trip and that, which was really nice, meeting the Supercell team, a couple of them there, and CEO and Camilla and Sammy, I think it was. And so, and I remember going down the ski slopes in July, and I was like, I so hope they do it for Battlelands, like an esports tournament, and because Conman and Zanzard and we got on so well. Conman got on really well with everyone, like Wookman and Fatality players and that. Not that I didn't get on well with Fatality players, Wookman. I just didn't have much to do with Wookman, and Fatality players quit pretty early on. But oh man, he renamed himself McToasty later on. But it's like, I so would have, it was just so, it was just indescribably awesome in the sense, you look at Heyday and that, and, there was friendliness in that, friendliness between YouTubers, and, I know Ricky really tried to, promote, small YouTubers and that, but there was not the same connection. I remember thinking this at the time. I'm like, I get on so much more well, I connect so much well, I'm so much more, I guess it's, age thing was a thing in that, we're just a bunch of school kids playing Battlelands versus Heyday was a lot more older people that were doing it and that. And it just we went on so well. I'm like, oh yes, and there's no tension or animosity or anything like that. It was just sort of like, hey, we're just having fun covering this game, and it was so nice. It was so nice. It was so nice. I loved it. And we just got on so well. We did all sorts of cool ideas together. And, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. It was so awesome in that. And so it's such a shame that it didn't come to fruition. It didn't, this is it. This is me saying goodbye to all that hopes. I so wanted to become the Galadon of future play. And it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I think now, as of this point in life, having had so much other stuff happen, I'm just sort of at the point where I'm like, I reckon within a year, I will just be done streaming and done YouTubing. Period. I'm just going to move away from this whole industry. I've tried it for years and I've failed at it. And even looking at all those other ones, those stats I showed you of all the top Battlelands channels and Heyday channels that have had all this time, and they're still just really going nowhere. They're really not. And they put in so much effort. Ricky and others put in so much effort in that. And it's just there's no way that's a livable income. Ricky's probably making less than $10 a day on the AdSense and that. I'm not sure. I don't know how many subscriptions, how many subscribers things he has, the membership things, or super chats he gets in that. But on that other front, he'll be getting hardly any revenue. So it's not a profitable thing. It's a shame. I mean, it is doable. Some people do it like Galadon, but even Galadon in the present day, despite 2 million subscribers, a massive boost with Clash of Clans, only gets like 10,000 views a video, which is nothing considering his massive audience. And even that, if he's, I mean, assuming, you know, even 10,000 views a day is not enough to make a living on. So unless he's getting like 50,000 views on his older ones, which is probable, I think he is, then it's like, yeah, it's not a living off that. But anyway, I'd hope to become the Galadon of, because he's like in my view, he's just he is the Supercell representative. He is like so like embodied and connected with Supercell, like he is just, he's the guy. And I wanted to do that because I mean, Galadon's taken that for Supercell, so I was like, well, I can do it for future play. I can be that person. But I'm not going to be that person, sadly. And I don't think it'll never be the same. I mean, A, because I'm not a kid in school anymore, and I don't get, sadly, as much excitement as I once did when playing this game way back then. And B, I don't think I'm not willing to dedicate this much time to a game like that anymore. And it will never be the same in the same way. Like, that was me discovering YouTube. Like, I remember starting to do some of the streams, which I hadn't done many streams before. And I was timid. I was like, oh, this is a bit... I mean, I should really have the face thing all up for all this talking and that, but it doesn't really matter. You sort of... it doesn't really matter. You can sort of guess approximately what the facial expression would be. But it was sort of like, oh, like, you know, I could have, you know... It was just exciting. It was like, hey, let's just cover this. And it was just fun, and I forgot what I was saying before regarding, like, it was covering this. It was just a new game that's right now, so I was a bit scared to do the streaming, but I did a few, and it was fun, and it was wonderful, and it'll never happen again. It just won't happen again, and I think I'm actually just sort of at the end of my, regardless of what happens with Battlelands today, I'm sort of was just going to go exiting YouTube anyway. Probably. And so it's sort of just sad looking back. It was just such a wonderful time. And I guess as the Dr. Zeus quote goes, which I was reminded of because I saw it in a comment today on a Thomas Sowell video, maybe. Anyway, and it was basically said, don't cry that it's over, smile because it's happened. And it's like, yeah, I guess so. But it's sort of, I don't know, it was sort of like just a sad death for Battlelands, like just sort of like it was fun, and then more and more top players quit. It was like they're just sort of dying in effect. It didn't, like, they didn't die in real life, but it was kind of like the equivalent. Well, they did, like they were playing with me and all that, and they're gone now. And more of them went in that, and then eventually I went, and sort of other YouTubers went at a similar time. And then it sort of just went on for like a year with sort of nothing, okay, you know, I still get some people inviting me to Battlelands servers, not that much, but sometimes, and that, or, yeah, like, return to Battlelands and that, but I guess I won't be, I guess the person that asked me, you know, like, hi, or, you know, like, do you want to join this Battlelands server, that will be probably one of the last times that I'm asked that. I wonder what happened to all those Battlelands servers, if they'll just get deleted, or try and transform into something new, but it doesn't really work when you got, like, a whole Battlelands people there, and you're like, okay, we're going to sort of play this game now. Do you guys want to play this game? No, they don't. Everyone will do whatever they want to do, and lots of them won't play that new game. So, yeah. I mean, there's even within Battlelands, like, some people move to Bullet League or Guns of Boom, etc. And maybe I think there's one other one, Zuba. I don't like that one. That one actually took off. That one, and that Battlelands should have kept that market. That was, and if it's still going well, Zuba or whatever it was called, or Zobsrail as well. But Zuba, if that one's Zumba, I don't even want whatever it's called. If that one's still doing real well, it shows the Battlelands could have succeeded, but they failed because they lost the market to that very similar game. Anyway, there's so much I could keep commenting at, and then I should really be reading your chat, because then you'll be commenting on what I'm saying, and then when I read it back, I won't remember. So try and give context when you chat, if you can remember. Let's watch a bit more of this one, and then we'll just keep going. We'll look at then one of my ones, probably my first one, and then we will look at the Google Trends. It's the last ever Battlelands thing. I covered so much of it in the past, so it's like, I'm happy to do, like, I'll do 2 hours of a stream if I need to. I don't know how long we've been going so far. But, yeah, it's just so sad. It's over, but I did love the journey of it.
Upload a screen recording to YouTube of yourself winning a solo match with a bazooka kill to finish your last opponent off. This week...
Oh, that brand on his shirt. I've seen that brand just today. I saw someone with that same logo. It must be a brand. I've seen it a couple times.
Surprise! Let's kick it off in style. The best video will win 5,000 battle bucks and a chance to be featured on official Battlelands Royale social channels. How to enter. Simples. Record your screen as you complete the challenge. Upload the video to YouTube with the title Battlelands Royale - Bazooka. Time. Important. If your video has a different title, we will not be able to find it. 3. We will check entrance and inform the winner via YouTube comments next Monday, 9th of July. Good luck. Featuring your videos. We'll share the winning YouTube video across the community. That means players across the official Battlelands Royale Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Reddit will see your content. We'll also showcase the winning video on our Instagram and YouTube channels by uploading the original video to our own account. By entering the competition, you consent to us using your video for these purposes. Okay guys, so it's July 8th, so I've got some work to do, and we're going to get this uploaded, and we are going to win. Alright, I'm back. We're going for this. Going to win this time. It's taken so many attempts. Alright, we are dropping.
Season 1.
I'm going to pick up this AR. I did way better with it.
Love
Hopefully
it.
I get this and not them. So I'm just going to start punching them right away. Alright, I got it. Not them. I'm just going to go because I'd rather survive a little longer, and I'm going to go back in the action because I want this to be an interesting dub.
It's
If I do
inefficient use
take
of
the dub.
bullets.
Alright, because I'm pretty sure a lot of
Change
people over
guns.
here.
Nah, it was early game.
A little bit of
development.
lag.
You don't have to plug that.
Taking this med kit.
M14. I think that was a
Jeez,
player,
that person
right?
actually killed him. Person's 70 low. Alright, I've got all that.
Oh, it's just solos.
I've really got ammo right now. It's gonna come closer so that they don't damage me that much. Oh,
That
they
was
will.
the old meta
yes,
of the
if they
game.
didn't run
I
out of
love the
ammo, I
game
would
like
have
that.
for sure died. Gonna come over and take this med kit. Okay, got 2 kills right off the bat. That's not that bad. Alright, I'm gonna start heading to this
Oh, it was
safety,
such a fun game.
first safety circle. Jeez, I can't talk. Gonna pick up this ammo so that way later it can translate into more rockets.
Oh,
never
never
mind.
mind. My bad judgment. Oh, it would have lost a
Alright,
bit
so
of
I'm
health.
doing good on ammo though. 83, that's pretty good. I'm gonna barely make it out of this the storm
Oh, it looks so cool back
without
there.
taking damage. It'll come
Why
over
did
here.
I stop playing Battle? I think it's because the interest dropped in my videos. We're getting like hardly any views. So that's why I quit Battlelands. Oh, and there's the other reasons, because I get frustrated with the game, not updating stuff. And I mean, even in Season 4, I was so close to quitting, because I ended up, they had this thing where the achievements came out, and I wasted all my coins trying to complete just one, and it gave me like no reward. I was so gutted, so I almost quit then. And honestly, I don't know if that could have been better to quit then. No, but then I would have missed the video with Command, the stream with the Command Zanzar, which was an awesome stream.
Here, away from the bushes,
Such a
because
good
I don't
game.
want to get jumped. I'm gonna head to the loot crate, because now's a really good time to pick it up, I think.
Man, it's like lifetime. Imagine if like they just released it today, but everyone that had played it lost their memory of it except me. And so it's like, oh, yo, this game. I wonder if they did literally just release it today, like if there'd just be a whole heap of interest in that, if it hadn't been out at all. I reckon there would be. I reckon it would just get real popular.
After this, I don't think I'll have another chance.
But then it shows how it's so dependent on it being updated. Oh, the sounds. I love this
Just
game.
my luck right now. There's only been loot crates towards the end, then after that, no more.
Oh, nice.
Crap, it's already looted. I just have to kill someone with the rocket launcher. I am doing decent right now, though. I will not lie. If there's one more loot crate, though, it's gotta be mine.
How do you know there's one more loot crate? Oh, because it says there.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah?
Alright, so loot crate over here. Supply drop, I mean. I keep saying loot crate. It's driving me crazy.
Loot crate. I love
Not
it.
the right term. Alright, I'm at full.
Oh no, never fight for the loot crate, because then there's someone with third parties. Oh
He's
no,
there,
he's
lots
gonna
of
get it.
shield.
Oh, because he needs it for the challenge, of course. Oh, nice.
gonna
Go.
pick up
Oh,
both
you
at
could
the same
have got the
time
other
so I
one
can
anyway.
survive.
Don't get that.
Alright, that only translated into 4 rockets. Holy Jarvagaluga.
Come on, dude. You just gotta win, like, as a final kill
I
with
get
it.
this my kit, I can win this.
2 more. You can. You will. You do.
Alright.
I've seen the video.
You can see me cross my fingers.
Uh,
Just in case,
it's
just
such
get
a
away.
good game back then, man. I loved it. The old meta
Gonna
of
stay
it.
right
was so
here.
good. Minigun. That was so inaccurate. I was so scary. I'm trying to hide
I'm
towards
in
just one
between them
person.
right now, that's bad. I keep getting in between. And that's not good.
I'm gonna fight.
Oh wait, I'm not in between them. They can take each other out with 3 ammo, I could win this.
You got this guy, man.
Crap, no, kill each other. No, what are you Jarvises doing? No, kill each other. No. Okay.
You know it. You know one more. Go one more. Yo!
Yes! Finally!
Nice.
Yes! Okay, let's freaking get it. Oh, that took so long. Oh, I'm drained of all my energy.
That's so
and
good.
I leveled up from that too, level 19. Let's get it. Okay. That took a long time. Okay. Battlelands, please choose me. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's Con Man, folks. The very first one. I think that's gone. The stream, yeah, it must be gone. Oh, it's so sad that you privatized all those videos that were like low. That's such a shame he did that. Because I mean, and it was just like it could have been any of those videos that got lots of views, but he didn't privatize them according to that. Anyway, yeah, that was that one. I think I'll start reading some of your chat. Oh, whoa, look at all the... Oh, there's not actually... Oh, whoa, there's so much chat that I've actually literally missed it. Oops, sorry. Shields. There we go. Video... OG, yeah, it will be cool. I mean, because Quack has a lot of that stuff and that. Sad moment indeed. Good look. Chipper... 7. Sorry for the early people that I missed your chat. Zinth, Codium, hello. But look at all these people here. 12, there we go. Pallock. Boom, throw it to your video where you said battle. And throwback to Comman as well. Mega welcome to the stream. Everyone else that came by. All those streams. Sahad, Yo Chrono. Oh, it's so sad that the is recording so indeed. 20 watching, whoa. Doesn't get suggest. Yeah. Scored right. Right, I do. On SuperSight, let's watch your videos. Let's go. Sends out quit, and it's yeah, that was so sad. Great, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Suzo's unlucky with the games he liked. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. I mean, the thing is, though, one thing to keep in mind, that is absolutely true, but there's so few games on mobile that succeed. I mean, just games in general, most of them fail, let alone mobile games. There's very few. Clash Clans one of them, Brawl Stars one of them, Clash Royale, Supercell had a lot of them. I mean, a lot of them were shooting ones that have succeeded in that. Minecraft... Then there's the Fortnite and the PUBG and the COD Mobile, which are all ones like, and I didn't want to cover those ones, but I mean I did a little bit of Minecraft, but it was yeah. So in there, I was very unlucky, although I think most people would be because there were so few games that actually took off. But it was a shame. Like Battlelands. Anna's dead. Rush Wars, it's dead. Heyday Pop, it's dead. It's like, oh, come on. And then Heyday, it was like, I put so much into Heyday. I honestly, there was no more, I mean, I really did cover basically all the top topics at the time of Heyday. There was just no growth left to get in that game. I mean, obviously, if I continued, then I would just get, like, the stable minor growth, but the turnover was so high, like, you get a batch of people in, and then next month, those people would be gone. So, yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I need to expand my horizons beyond Heyday, and I thought, yeah, and then Battlelands I found, which I loved, and that served me well, but then ended up ultimately dying. Yeah. Not enough people on the stream anyway. Dropping it out. Do you know your Rubik's Cube? No. Modding. Boom. 10 minutes. Well, welcome, Ryder. Invested in the studio. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh. Squeeze drivers. Yeah, but it's whatever's happening, it's not working. Like they've just killed heaps of their games. I really don't think Clash Quest is going global. I really think that one's dying. Everdale, it could go global, but I think it's more likely not go global. And then the other one Clash Mini. I don't think it will go global, but though Taz is very, very convincing, so maybe it will. Classic Coleman. He is. He is. It's so different now. Like time-wise, it's 4 years almost. SuperSight won't. Yeah, there we go. Wait, this I see the same thing, but it was different back then. People didn't go for snipers. That was only Rico did. Only the South Africa, the Brazilians did. But it was actually you either went shotgun or you went AR. And then there was like finally people realized, yeah, sniper wasn't. Yeah, you remember, man. There we go. Anti-pro. Oh yes, I remember you. There we go. I remember you. Not the worst. Just yeah. People like like who just said he was the worst? Who just said it? Who said that? Oh no, this time was back in the day, people. That was so fun because if you just got a little bit good, you were doing like so much better. And like just if you got a 33% win rate, that was insane. Whereas then, and even after age, I mean, I made graphs. Even after like a whole season or two, there's still very few people that were actually really good. About 25 viewers at that. Wow. Platform streaming on SuperSight. Yeah, there we go. Oh, boom, there we go. Cool beans. Are you watching quietly? Watching quietly or quietly watching? Okay, a couple of... So we're going to go SuperSight. SuperSight Battlelands tips. See if we can find a first one. The very first one. Oh, here it is. Oh, dude, this is my very first one. Actually did well, which is why I ended up making more.
Let's get ready.
What a noob I was. And I said this 2 years ago.
We all begin to move again. Now is the time. Are you ready?
Here are all the old comments. All those people. What is up, everybody?
My Squarespace site was the catalyst in legitimizing my business.
Loudly, so
my website makes my projects feel professional.
Yellow. Oh no, it's yellow berries, not yellow. Oh yeah, because people all asked me for a match because I was actually pretty good. Yeah, I got so many friend requests, I ran out.
For a shot.
Here we go. The very first
What is up, everybody? This is your host, SuperSight, and welcome back to another video. And
yeah, so my very first one was after that very first challenge that they talked about.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you a game called Battlelands. Now, I will be giving you the top tips and tricks to winning it. I have won a decent amount of matches. If we go to my stats right here, I've won 80 out of 376, really which is about 21% of
yeah, man, this was so good. Yeah, and I sort of was me. It was like in the middle of doing Heyday, and I actually in 2018 was honestly my favorite year for YouTube. It really was. Like I didn't pour my life into it. I mean, I was still doing a lot of time doing it, but I didn't pour my life into it like I did in 2019 and 2020, which was just not at all healthy. Like that was so unhealthy in those years. But in 2018, it was like I actually got good. Like in 2017, I got so little growth in that. Like, it took me 6 months to just get 100 subscribers. Pardon me. But in 2018, I got a lot of growth without having to, like, spend my entire life on it. And I was at school and all that. It was a good year, 2018. It was, I don't know, it feels like the last best good year of my life. And then, since then, it's been quite rocky. Okay, so I'll go to the Discord server, and I'm gonna post my Battlelands video. There you go, display capture. Just post this one where it came here. November. There'll be a lot of people making it. Yeah, the end. Boom. Here's that. Oh. What? Oh no, and then it's because there's this dumb thing where you can't put the long link. It has to be like the short link, and then like the second time you post it, it's then like, you have already tried today. It's like, no! It's so annoying. Share. Making it. Yeah, the end. Copy. Boom. Okay, there we go. We'll move over here. And then we'll come back to here. Boom and boom. Here it goes this time. Yeah, and now you can't flip and post it. It's so dumb. I can't believe they didn't get rid of that. Because the first time I posted, it's just like, it should accept the other link as well. It's literally a copy of it. It's so stupid. Anyway, that's that. And then there's all these other servers, like Most Wanted and whatnot. Oh, man. All those back in the day servers. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Most wanted. I'm the only one left that's online. All these people. Oh, General. Did anyone say something recently? Oh, this guy's just doing random stuff. Oh, there was that one that I actually posted because it sort of was like, well, nothing for ages. And then before that, it was like all talk of actual stuff before it sort of died around season 2. I had a graph of all the different clans in that. It ended up that was in February 2020, and because I didn't complete season 3, I didn't get to 50, which was annoying. But I actually got so negative covering it, like because I was so sad that I wasn't part of it earlier. Okay, so there's that. Then I also wanted to. I looked at that new video of mine of doing that. What else do we want to do? We'll go to browse game. Oh look, there's 3 of us. Yeah, rip the game. And then you can just see what the different ones. So if we go to Battlelands, and then we go to view filters. He was showing up so high, soft. There we go with 3rd. Although this isn't on. Actually, I'm gonna go to the other one, and just see where we show up on the incognito mode. It's sad. It's sad. I'm sad that it's gone. I'm sad that it's going. I've said most of what I wanted to say, although I've still got a lot. I'm going to show you the graph in that. Settings. And, Bella Porch and Mr. Beast reacts. Both. And that's insane. 131 million. That's crazy popular. He spent like $3 million or $4 million on making it, though. So we're going to the US. I'm going to Battlelands, boom. That's so sad. Does he even cover the game? Oh, he does. Yeah, I thought it could just be someone that's randomly. He's just. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway. Let's go to. Oh, there. Yeah, we show up on this one. Just not the one that it actually matters on now. The other one. That other thing. What's it called? And another thing to note. There we go. Oh, that one actually did really well. But there was a time, see, like the very most popular trailer was #1. The second most popular one was #2. And it used to go on like a pattern that was very, I don't know where #3 is. But as you can see, sort of there, like, see it went like, I don't know where 4 is, but it went like 5, 6. And you could see like every trailer got slightly less. There's that video. There's my video. The second most popular one ever. It was on track to become the most popular one ever. Excluding the trailers and also excluding that thing, because that's not really... I don't really count that because it's like there's another one like that also is, but oh no, that was 2 years ago. Maybe that was #3 and they renamed it. 2 years ago was that? Oh no, that was right. So that was
my Squarespace website allows me to show my creations online.
Stop. But as you can see, that's my video. And this was actually the first one uploaded on Rumble, and this was it here. Like, it's insane. It's really high. It's really high. It was the second one. It was, and I mean, Zanzal's one was in the middle, or top. I think Zanzal's was in the middle, and it was set to become the most viewed video ever. But then it got banned, and then it just otherwise it would have become the most. So I made my mark, man. I got my flag in the game, but I got that video, which was, and then there was these other ones. A lot of game on top. Well, there are heaps of them in that. I actually made a chart once of the top. MoosaTube. I'm glad he got one because he tries so hard. He's been doing like insane amount of videos, like all the time. Oh, he's doing this one as well. And he's just really unlucky, like, and more unlucky than me. Like, he's done so many videos, and it's still, he just uploads every day for like years, and he's just got like nowhere with it. Like his videos, oh, that's a lot of views, man. It's actually quite a lot of views, but it's just still like only not even 10k subs, and he's putting so much effort. Anyway, my iconic gold video one, which got so much traction. The one, the only, the plain Battlelands, I get it, yeah. And then what did I comment? Miss those days. A massive thanks to all those who play with me, and I can't believe I only had 13k subs and currently at 29. Oh wow, I commented that then. That was right when I was ending it, and I used to be a solid player back in the day. Covering Battlelands has been fun. The videos are true highlights. Some of the moments. I mean, I did quit, so I don't get in sense. It feels like this whole stream is sort of a fraud. I don't think it's fraud, as in, but it's like, it's sort of like, well, you're not even covering it. Now you're suddenly sad it's dying. It's like, well, no, I can still be sad it's dying while also having decided not to play it all this time. Yeah. There's Yulin there. 5.2 thousand. This was Slash, and I had lots of the top players I played with back in the day. Man, look, I just romping it back then. Boom, boom, boom. Look at me go, man. And then I went through all. That was such a cool video. I had no clue that was just going to be so popular, and it turned out to be. In fairness, it turned out to be the most viewed Battlelands video in the history of Battlelands, excluding the trailers, which is insane. It was definitely going to pass that other dude. And on top of that, he's got millions of subs as well. It's definitely going to pass it. I mean, Malt covered it back in the day, and I actually saw him in one game once, even though I don't quite like him. But yeah, it would have just been a video of history of Battlelands, like you said, video. What, and then also, man, it's so sad. Like, well, look at the comments. I actually have this as one of the ones that comes back on my Lemetric, so I can see the different stuff. If we go to Rumble, and then we go to, no, I'll just do that. SuperSight, there we go. Search. Here we go. So we go here. Oops. That. And that. And then we go here. And then display capture. And we go to this. And what do you know? My very first one, well, it's 3 sections now, was that one. I decided to upload that one because that one was one that meant a lot to me. And it was really good. So, yeah, that was that. What else am I going to show you? I'm going to show you the trends thing, which is very interesting and telling. And it tells a story in itself, which I'd already been talking about that story a little bit before today. And obviously that was playing more than I thought a role on things, how things went. Okay, I'll just read the chat again for a little bit. So yes, there we go. Thanks, TCG. Thanks for stopping by. Besides that video. Whoa, we're going 1 hour 20. What the heck? Video's trying you out. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. There we go. We had good times. Never be forgotten. Nothing to come back to. Yeah, nah, it's gone. It's dead. Yeah, where's we going now? Here. Okay, there we go. But I mean, yeah. Battlelands Royale. This was the game. And it was almost nice. It was sort of like, it was sad. Man, look at that. Only 2 in the last, yeah, but there's just one country in that. A couple of things to think. I mean, in one sense, it was nice that the game was still going, even though it stopped, because then there was still a little bit that it was still existing. But then another thing, it was also sad because it was like, this is a game that sort of died to me and to a lot of other players, because it just didn't change and just went downhill. 5 years ago, here's that is the story in itself. I mean, oh, there you go. I got a little peek in 2020 actually when I wasn't playing, but the YouTube especially, which was critical, incredible, like, it's just ever since, like, it's just died for months now. But this was the month. It was just like July, and all through that was just, and Zanzard's channel just were like almost mirrored the traction of this, because his channel was entirely based on it. So it went up, he went up, and then it went down, he went down, etc. And that, it's so sad for people, because it's like, it's out of their control. It is out of their control whether this game lives or dies. And if they've based their sort of entire channel on it, or their livelihood on it, he hadn't, but then, and it dies, well, then you're just done. And that was the heyday of it, like, so much interest in that. And, you know, even into mid-28, it was still popular then and that. So I bowed out right about here, which I could have actually done right, which was about when Rush Wars came out. So that would actually mean the perfect time. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm done. But I thought, oh, nah, it sort of feels sad to just go straight to Rush Wars. And I mean, I was still enjoying Battlelands, but I didn't realize how much I'd focus on Rush Wars, which ended up dying as well. But yeah, that was sort of the last time it actually had solid traction. But yeah, especially all through that to like February-ish. Well, yeah, especially 2018, and then to the end of January of that year. That was just that was the golden 6 months in that. Then the next 6 months were real cool as well in that, although a lot of people did quit in that time, but there was still a lot of goodness there. Like a year later, just over a year later, it was still had a lot of traction. So that first year was brilliant in that. And then basically I stopped focusing on it right when the traction stopped in that. And I sort of realized that it had gone down as of then and that, but little did I know. And then I sort of realized more later down the track, I'm like, okay, this has really gone down. And it never recovered after that August. I think there was an update. There was, I think. And it went doop, and then it was just after then it was just that. And then the last time it had any traction was that bit in 2020, and then it sort of just went down, and then it sort of just gone down, and still, like, well, kind of dropping or flatlined at way less of the interest. Like, it had, like, there used to be, like, 10 times more players at the peak interest than there is now. So it sort of just went downhill, which is, yeah, it's a shame, but that tells the story. And I remember, I don't know what time it was, but I remember talking to a comment about this and someone else about this, about, like, I was looking at the charts because I was trying to figure out why we were crashing and why we were going down. And at this time, all this data here didn't exist because we hadn't got to that point. It was like, I think it was 2019, and I was sort of like, why are we going down? And I sort of looked and I was like, oh, the game's starting to go down a bit. And then it clicked. It's like, oh, okay, Battlelands is dying and is slowly dying out. This is real sad. That is why my channel's dropping off as well, because it's not. And then it was clear that it was not just a pattern for just for me, but Zanzard and comment. Like, I looked at the data for Social Blade back at the time, and you could see that we'd grown, and then they'd just us three just flatlined because the game it was losing interest in that. Maybe it was around this point, and it was very, very interesting. How it had done that, but it reflected the trends of what was happening. Okay, let's check out Zuba. Eh? Let's check out Zuba. Slothy. Let's see this one here. That right there! Oh my goodness, that's even more popular than that. That there shows the abysmal failure of Battlelands Royale, in my opinion. Absolutely, because this game is still going up and strong. Because I remember when it came out, that was the other one I was thinking of. And I played it a little bit. I found the game very hard. This thing was much more popular in China and that. But, yeah, that there totally shows Battlelands' utter failure. These games are not that different. It's Battle Royale. Battlelands had a head start, and it was literally, and it wasn't like, oh, this here was what killed Battlelands, but like as of right then, Battlelands had a big lead on them. Like this game came out, they had a big lead. They did not need to, like they lost that lead, and now look at that. This game is, it's like 20 times more popular, or 10 times more popular. 10 times more popular, let's say, and it's still hitting peaks just recently, like right then was a peak, and that was like a few months ago, and even now, it's like not much longer, and that proves that like Battlelands didn't need to die. There's all these people that, some of them even at the time, were playing Zuba and this game. Conman did, I did, and I think Sammy did, just trying out, oh, this Zuba's kind of cool and that, and it was a cool game. Now, I like Battlelands more, but that just shows, like, there's not like, oh, well, everyone just got sick of those Battle Royale. I mean, there's Tech Realm. I still think it's an interesting video about that, but it just shows, like, it exists. All those users in that. There's more users than were looking up Battlelands in its prime. But Future Play lost them all to Zuba. It's not like, oh, no, that's just that genre's out. It totally is there. It's bigger now than it was then. I mean, as in between these two games and that. I mean, I guess that was sort of the peak for Battlelands still, because both the games were succeeding, but then after that point, it dropped from like a 20% to 10%, but it shows, I didn't realize, I hadn't looked at this for ages at Zuba, but the fact that Zuba is still so high, higher, like, not quite double, but like, well, yeah, not quite double, but like, sort of like, with the exception of those two peaks, that 50 point, it's like double the top point, which is just crazy, but it shows it totally could have existed. It didn't have to actually die out, but it did die out. But it's so sad. It's like, that's crazy. Like, Zuba is like similar, and Battlelands players is like the similar games. Zuba's still going strong. I didn't keep an eye on the development of Zuba or anything, but it's so sad. It's like, here goes Battlelands dies. Meanwhile, this game here, even more popular than Battlelands, and it's a Battle Royale game, so that's a real shame. Zuba, and there'll be top videos, recent videos that'll, 1 day ago, 4 hours ago, 3 weeks ago, 148,000 views. So this guy here is covering it. He's got 100,000 channel that is dedicated. 40. These are really good numbers. These are really good numbers in that. Like 49,000, 51,000. 20,000, 20,000, 50,000, 30,000, 40,000. Like, this dude could literally be making a living off just a single dude alone is just could be making a living off doing Zuba content in that. It's like, what happened to Battlelands? Why is Battlelands getting deleted? Like, I just feel like they must have totally failed. Like, when this is a similar game. They just lost to their competitor, but they didn't need to. It's a shame. HSC, welcome to the stream. Robflex, welcome to the stream. I ain't surprised, considering no update for like 10 months. Yeah. But it's like, I wonder when they knew. Like, did they know 10 months ago? Like, yeah, this is not working and that. So, it's in Surreal. It is. Zapify, welcome to the stream. No Vice, man. I saw you in the chat. Long time no see. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I'm actually behind here. Hello. There we go. December 15th update can't be big considering it. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. They did say something about lowering prices. I mean, it's just the end now at this point, but no reason ever being updated. It wouldn't make, it's so like, but it's the fact that you can see Zuba, which is a similar game. It's the same target demographics. It's the idea of you get chucked in a Royale and you battle it out and that. That's popping off right now. It's just stayed consistently popular. It's got slightly more popular when it came out and that, and it's been out for like over a year, so it proves it's not just like people get sick of it and they move on. It's still growing, or at least staying really high consistently. And meanwhile, Battlelands is dead, and it's like, really, we had to kill Battlelands. Meanwhile, that one can exist. Like, this didn't have to happen. It just didn't. Yeah. So sad how this game fell apart. It is. And it just the community, like, they just went with it. Like, there was just, like, so many people, like Comman and Zanzard, and it's so sad that it's just gone now. And you, Robflex, and so many others. I'll just look at my notes. I think I've got through most of them now. But yeah, it's just... I showed the comment video, showed... the channels on my video, link announcement, yeah, did that. Show Google interest, I'm not sure my content, and esports, yeah, well, glad memories, glad I did it. Didn't expect to actually, yeah, so we've basically covered all the points. I'll just go to my channel and actually show you my content on it. Boom. You're gonna have to release that Iceman song. Oh, the Iceman song? Was it Go Iceman Do? Was it that one? Something like that. I think that was the one. So much content I did on this, man. Battlelands. There was my very last one, which got 2K views, which is pretty good. But before that, oh yeah, these were sort of just average as videos, but that, yeah, like 200 views. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess people didn't have, like, not winning. It's like, that's not very good. Selling it. Unelia, like, she was real popular. And, see, and then it's still only 200 views, which was, that's, like, nothing. 33 likes is reasonable, but 300 views, oh, no, there was, like, let's go, 100, that's a lot. So some of them actually did. Oh, that was because I was trying Season 7. Those update ones were... Oh, yeah, but ended up... What's his name? Game and Tom. He was releasing them before us. That was another thing that I thought that was not... I mean, they literally gave Game on Tom exclusive content. I mean, they gave us content that we then shared as the update came out. But they gave him literally... Yeah, stuff that, yeah, we didn't have, like, it was like, because there was people that were then, it's like, I was almost like, do I do a reaction video to Game on Tom's video, because, but it was just, I thought that was really poor, in my opinion, how they were doing that, yeah, on my level 50 account, on my old level 50 account, oh, you know, they were still getting like 100, you know, but even though, I mean, it looks like, and I mean, it's sort of better than I remember. Oh, you know, these were all those clan ones, and I was having a great time. So I was covering all these different clans. It was really cool, and we're getting a reasonable amount of likes, and it's not a heap of views, but, I mean, because it's like more like, it's like $1 of revenue, so it's like, definitely not livable, but that was actually reasonable. I was happy with that many. There's a top player in the world, and got 1,000 views. I mean, I wish I'd got a few more than that. It was still right, 3,000. Oh, that's because they just had the update? But yeah, so I was doing that, and then I think Rush was hit, and it must have hit right then. So I was, then there was the Season 7 update. When that gave it that final peak in the thing, that final boost right there, that was the final boost, the Season 7 boost, and then that was sort of the last but then, and so I sort of covered that, but then I sort of was done, because then I was on to the other one. So then that was August 7, oh no, so then I was back to covering it, then, so I did a few more videos. Not really that much content. That was sort of the death row. Oh no, there's that one there, but sort of. Dave wins. Yeah. It was. Yeah. There was the tier. I was trying to add tiers. I didn't end up tier. Let's see. We go leading the first. Oh man, I must have been in a duo or something. Yeah. Anyway, lots of those didn't get that many views, but yeah, I did. Yeah. I could do date the opposite way. And then that was why I will be stopping, and then I released that on because I didn't. 30th was the. Yeah, I ended up losing heaps and heaps and heaps. So I was getting negative about it. The date. There's the very first one, and then the second one, and all these ones here. They actually did pretty well. And look at those thumbnails. 76th most wins. It was like just crazy big thumbnails and that. All bots. I remember that one. That was cool. And then there's the views, of course, which was indeed. I did some streams. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at those views. Oh my, 5,000 likes. Like, that is insane influence. And I remember doing that one. That actually ended up getting 40,000 views. That's what I wished had happened with the other game, like this one, which I spent 1,000 flipping euros on this new game, Clash Mini, which I just got nothing out of. Whereas this here, 40,000. That's like what actually would naturally and should happen in that. And that was the first video of its type like that, because I knew that Galadon had sort of done similar things like Max Gem, and I'm like, oh, I should do a video like that, and it worked out really well. As you can see, Conman then did one later, a similar thing, and got 100k views on that. So it ended up being a cool video concept in that. And yeah, these were all some of these top without look real. Some of them I advertised in that, but not all of them. I didn't advertise this one. Oh no, I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, they were real cool thumbnail. And that one there with Bee Dragon. They were the days, man. They were cool. What was the other thing I was gonna show? Yeah, there's all the seasons. Yeah, top player in the world. I mean, look at all the video. Even just a 10k mark. There was quite a few that got there. And yeah, some of them were just real short, just like I don't even know if I talked in this one or not.
Enjoy a taste of the tropics with Just Juice Pulped new peach and passion fruit.
I got so
many. Yeah, golden one. Oh no, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Moral support.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
That was.
I know. Why are you still there? Oh, okay. I was like, why are you still there? Here, you want it?
I just grab it.
I can have that? Okay, thanks. It does, and here's the thing too, it does 5 extra damage per shot.
Crazy OP.
Right.
Why was an eye in the chat?
Freaking rocket and a Quadzuka, golden Quadzuka. It does, it looks like a gold bar.
It does. That was such good, like, I was getting good hits as well, man. I was getting good hits. That was such a good win. Yeah, okay. There's something I mentioned. Comment, my opinion was, he was so good. He was good. He was so good, Robplex. He really was. Right, see you, Peter. Thanks for being part of it. To bot people like, no, he was good. He was awesome. A real cool thumbnail, and that one there with Bee Dragon, something else. The game like this one, which has been 1,000 games here. They actually did pretty well, and look at those thumbnails. 76th most. Oh no, there's that one there, but sort of. Dave wins. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Oh, there was the tier. I was trying to add tiers. I didn't end up tier. Let's see, we go. Leading the first. Oh man, I must have been in a duo or something. Yeah. Anyway, lots of those didn't get that many views, but yeah, I did. Yeah. I could do date the opposite way. And then that was why I will be stopping, and then I released that on because I didn't. 30th was the 19 kill game. Yeah, I ended up remember losing heaps and heaps and heaps, so I was getting negative about it. The date. There's the very first one, and then the second one, and all these ones here. They actually did pretty well. And look at those thumbnails, 76. I really had got it down to fine art, the different types of videos I could do on it. I knew this would happen someday. 7th in the world in that one. Yeah, oh man, I remember like putting some of them together, some of those videos. Well, yeah, should I fire it? I'll just see if it actually will work. Because I could just play around on it. Like, oh, don't make me cry. Oh, just check. iPad storage. I'll see if it still shows the correct date for when I last played. Yep, it does. It does. It shows the correct date indeed. Here we go. We'll play. I'll fire it up and I'll play it. And I'm not gonna do playing with viewers or whatnot, but yeah, I'd covered all that Battlelands content, man. I'll then switch back to that one. Hopefully a future alternative can be like Battlelands, but not Slay. It won't be the same. I mean, because yeah, well, you could say Zuba and that, but yeah, all the community that made this game will be different. If we go down here, there it is. Last played 27th of December. Well, that's about to change. I'm going to play it again. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to go to... I'm going to update it. I don't know what even version it's on. It will be on some really old version. What is the thumbnail for it? Oh, season 13. Okay, it's only one thumbnail out of date. Although, that said, that they had that for ages, that one. So update it, and we'll have our old account. It's so sad, man. Why is this game dying? It's so... why is it... It's just ridiculous that it's just got... So, it's just actually just gonna outright delete it now. That's just insane. There we go, Battlelands Royale. Version history. Season 8 is in the house. Was I there? Was I? Yeah. Oh no, September. Oh yeah, unless it was 3 months. I should have then covered Season 8. So, I'll press the update button. And we will play a game. Let's go to... nah, sorry. I'm just going to do a solo. But thanks for the... Yeah. It's really sad. I don't know. I mean, for me, there's just like... I mean, I guess it's more than just Battlelands. There's a lot of other things mixed in as well, which maybe then distorts my view of it. Because there's all this other YouTube stuff, and I so wanted to be a YouTuber. I so wanted to make it with Battlelands and Future Play and all this other stuff. So it's not actually a properly fair example of, yeah, because of all that stuff, of me then talking about it in the way that I talk about it. But yeah, it's like, wow, this was the game that I did all sorts on. One of the first photos on this iPad was just a little Battlelands video I did. This was one of the first games I played on my new iPad Air 2, which was this one that at the time I just got in mid 2018, and it was in 2018. It's like, oh yeah, I'll try out this new game, and it was so much fun. And I recorded one with Godman on the other iPad, but so sadly, yeah, because we can be friends. So sadly, I didn't save it, and it's so sad because I would have had an early footage one. We did end up doing a couple more at later times. I mean, there's all sorts of different videos I've done which I could go through and show you, but I'm not. I could spend hours watching them all back, but I'm not going to. I am, however, going to play. This is like actually sad. I'm like actually really sad. It's just so flippin' sad. Here we go. Opening it for the first time in literally about 2 years. and about to be just under 2 years. The first time opening it. I haven't opened it in 2 years. And here we are now. Oh man, I'll cry. It's so sad. Like, why? I mean, it's sort of... Oh, connection here. Oh, maybe my account's so far gone that it's like... it's sort of in one sense, it's like, well, dude, you haven't played it anyway, so whether they delete it or not. If they hadn't announced this, I wouldn't have made this video, even though it's just as effectively dead to me because I haven't... Thanks for playing 2 months ago. Yeah, but... On the other hand, it is sad, because this is the final goodbye. The community that we had all this time, there's my old tag from all that time ago with 1K friends, is finally, this week, be iconic. Indeed, what's happening, welcome to the stream. Yeah, and I'm glad that I'm doing this, actually. I'm glad I made this, so at least there's some footage and some context and my thoughts on the whole thing, and that. Congratulations, continue. I can't hear it. Why can't I hear the audio? I'll just... I haven't got it turned off in settings, have I? Oh, I did! Oh, it's not even the same. It's not even the iconic old one. Well, you see how many players are on in that. Here's Battlelands. They're not deleting Battlelands. They are. I don't know what the haptics thing is. Turn it back on. I don't know if they automatically turned it off or it wouldn't surprise me if last time I played it and have it on. What's even to look at? Leaderboard. Oh, there's all these top people. Oh, there I go. 1.5 millionth. If I win one battle, it got a huge amount of trophies. There it goes. No. This lovely music, this game, which was it meant so much to me. Meant so much. And look at all those gems I still have on this account. Well, that's quite a lot. Oh, I think they only used to have the 950 deal. I don't recall spending. They must have, because I don't recall spending 160. It's like Supercell pricing model. 10,000. Oh no, they've got like huge amounts more anyway now. Yeah. No, it's making me sad. It's making me sad. Like, I mean, in a sense, it's like I wasn't even playing it, but it's still just so sad because this is like, oh, there are all our heroes, which I never could get the thing. Oh, well, yeah, I never got things though. Are these ones that we haven't even unlocked heroes? That's the good old Sisu that I used to have. Oh, there's my stats. There's my stats on all the season stats, and that was the one that I didn't actually season 3. I didn't actually make it, but. Look at those battles, I had 3,030, yeah, those stats are correct. And all the way I then never played since, so I must have played season 8, I got 3 wins out of it, but yeah, basically, so even in season 7, yeah, so it showed I basically stopped, like when that final August hit point and that, I basically stopped since then, because I then went on to Rush Wars, and then never returned to Battlelands because it had just the interest dropped so much, and then there's all those other reasons I said into why I'm quitting. But yeah, so season 5 and season 6 I played, season 1 and season 2, I literally would just like, after school, I would come home and I would just get it up and I'd play, I think I'd play from like 3 PM till 9 PM or whatnot. I vaguely remember it. I do remember it though, like I remember playing with B-Dragon and that, I have the Discord up and just sort of say, okay, yeah, let's get on, and we'd just play. And yeah, and so yeah, it actually, so interesting actually, wow, look at the win rate in that. That's so high in that season, 193 out of, if I got to calculate here. Yeah, but so it sort of seems like, oh, that wasn't many battles, but I think I'm comparing it to the wins where I played so much. But I was making a lot of content through season 4, 5, and 6 and that. Like all the streams, that's right, they were so much fun with all the different people and that. 193 divided by 319. That's a 60% win rate. No, overall I think I had a higher one. But look at all those games. Thousands of games. Total kills was almost identical, slightly higher in that one. It got much better in that. Our supply crates. Did they not? I don't even remember what. Oh, those crate things, yeah. That's, oh, look at those, there we go. So, oh, 59, 59. It's almost like nice stats. It's like, do I want to get it to 59, 60? This is the game. This is it. It's dead. It makes me so sad. It's like breaking me. But I never even got my own flag. Oh no, I think I did on this account. Did I? Oh, there's Commands flags and those flag. I'm pretty sure I got my own account. My own one. A Maltz flag. Yeah, those. Yeah, they just sort of played a little bit at the start. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have my flag. Oh, there's the burger flag that I used to use. The bacon flag. Oh man, this is it's I don't know. It's just these other things in life and all that then contribute to. Oh, there's my good old SuperSight flag. Like that is me. That is me. But it's just so sad because it's like I was good at this. This was. It just makes me like so sad. Like I mean, I just had so much hope at this time. My channel was doing well at this time. In 2018, it was exciting, it was a community, and it just won't happen again for multiple reasons. Like, that exact community will never form again, and on top of that, then there's just well, my channel was somewhat screwed ever since the ban, and also just YouTube these days is just, well, they're worse than they were in 2018, just awful to deal with, awful. So, yeah, and then you'd have to find a game that was awesome. It's never gonna happen again. This was it, and it's sad. It's really sad. I loved this game. It was so much fun. And it's sad. Yeah, it's just really sad. Real Iceman, yes. Paid $5 for SuperSight flag. There we go. It's all Battlelands. Keep in mind, having game service up costs money and expensive. Maybe they just can't afford the production update. Yeah, it can be a lot. True. But it's like, how did they get that unprofitable? Like, especially when they're making updates that were like made it like more and more pay to win. Google Play. Right. So, that's not long. There we go. Go Gazillion one stream. But it's so sad. Like, it just makes me incredibly sad. I mean, I guess it's because there's all these other things that I'd hoped would come from it, which just ended up ultimately dying. Oh, I'm not gonna scroll through my friends, but I'm sure I have a lot. Oh, that's funny. All those. Game invites and buddies going none of them are online. I mean, it's so many of them are from the season 1. That's incredible. Like 1,000 people, not one of them's online, but so many of them were from the early seasons and that. But this was the game. This was my game. This was my game, and yeah, this is where it ends. This is where it ends. It's flippin' sad, man. I might do one stream eventually, like on that day, just like final playing with viewers and that. It's so sad that this is nearly oh no, not that one, but yeah, this was the game. There's so much hope. It was so much fun, and this is it. It's so sad. I'm honestly so saddened by it. Even though I wasn't even playing the game in recent times, it's just so sad. It's just so iconic and like real that this game is gonna die. This game is gonna die. And I mean, it's not the same as, it doesn't feel the same as Rush Wars. So I'd been like intensely playing it for 3 months and it died, and I was just so heartbroken over it. But this here is also incredibly sad. I mean, I honestly think I put more into this than into Rush Wars. I mean, I really put a lot into Rush Wars, but this here went over the course of a year and all sorts of streams and everything. So it's so sad. Like, this was the game that I'd so hoped. I loved this game so much, and here we are. Oh, is it? It's special. Oh, right. No, just battle without them. Yeah, I thought someone joined a VC. Star bonus, oh, that's all good. There it is. Man, oh, it makes me so sad. It's so sad. This game was, I'm pretty sure they must be bots. I don't know, but yeah. I did. I only made a few Rush Wars videos, but those ones, yeah, I made the. And I also did a heap of streams on this. And the games with the duos. I don't even know the map. I was imagining it was going to be that one with Conman. I have no idea. We'll just... Campus Paradise. Sure, we'll go there. I hear the beat going. Last employer, if they continue to care for it. I guess it's a real wake up. Not to do it, yeah. But I mean, they had so many people telling them that for ages. I feel, you know, like, yeah. I don't know how they didn't see it. Oh man, I should have just at least gone to those SMG things. No. If it had been Meta 1, I reckon I could have won this one. I thought, oh, I'll do a final one where I can win. But, oh, flip. I'm just gonna get killed early game. Oh, I'll try. I will absolutely try. Probably go away and in with a shotgun. Hey, golden crate, let's go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know how this works. What does that even do? Oh, it's only a limited time thing anyway. I could go with the car, the classic car. Nah, I feel like it would be more stable with something like a Scar. Oh, there we go. Oh, should we go for it? If we get like a Zuka, I'd be keen. I'm down. I'm down for a Zuka. I don't know if how the bots work or whatnot, if they come still after you. Oh, are things like almost full? Oh, yeah, let's get that. Oh, the classic mini. Nah, I gotta go with the mini, and it's iconic. I don't think it's as good though as the Scar. Well, especially. Oh, sniper. Nah, oh, I'm going for sniper. I just wanna. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, now I mean I missed more shots. Oh, you get a bit of range on that. Oh, and we're full shield. Yo, this is looking good. So, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I'm so scared. I should really just have a battle for fun. Oh, I don't think I'll win. Let's be real. I kind of hope I'm like, it'd be so cool if I won my first one back and sort of my last game. But I mean, this won't. I probably will do a final stream thing of it. I don't know. Maybe I won't be. I kind of want to do it now, but it's so flipping late now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I've had a great day as well. I went to Tower Junction and that, not Tower Junction, to Diamond Harbour to do a tramp, which was real fun. Really enjoyed that. Went to a donut shop there. Really nice staff. And in Littleton. And what else did I do? Then I went to another restaurant in the evening with some people, which was real fun as well. So it's been a great day. And then to conclude with this, which is sad news, but make the most of it, eh? Oh, the classic that. Yeah, the classic that. Oh. Oh, I was kind of hoping. Oh, I can't even pick that up. I really wanted like a real cool like a weapon right at the end. Okay, I'll just do me, where you just don't get any kills. You just like right at the end, you get like the final. You know, it's coming back. Oh, and there's a chicken thing. I don't think this is a good one for me to be using, the sniper. Oh, 6 left, 5 left. This is like back to my roots of, no, well, we don't fight until we have to fight. I don't think I'll be very good with this thing. I'm just like so unused to it, but we'll see what we can do. Don't have someone over there. 3 left, wow! And I do have full shield, so I am in a good position, but I actually have to hit these shots, so I think it would actually be better if I had an AR or a Scar, because that would just be more... sort of surely you can hit. Oh yeah, no, no, go away. Oh, that's the old Ninja Karate's one. Oh dear, he's gonna punch me. Oh dear. Oh, getting our hits in though. Yo. And there's our flag. Okay, we'll stick with this. I'm a little bit nervous. It's probably just bots, and probably it's easy to win these days, and so then you're like, oh no, it's not actually impressive that you won. It's like, okay, well, I thought I was so nervous. I was trying. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's hit me. Oh, I hit him. You want to fight? You want to fight, pretty boy? No, I missed one. No, I missed another one. We got him though. We got him. Yo! Oh, there we go. We got him. Let's go. We gotta win! We got a victory royale. Okay, anyway, we got him. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. Let's run to Joe. No, sorry, I'm not playing with people today. That's it. I'm just doing that game, which is cool that we won. Not only that the game itself is just very dead. It feels bland with no content. Right, yeah. And I guess so many of the top people have quit as well. Most people play Battlelands now. Toxic, Battlelands, so it's rough. Uzi, yeah, Scars, good one. They chased away loads of streamers like Let's Play, Oxalus, me, even others from the lack of, yeah, and did nothing about the grieving stream sniping. They could, I mean, I feel like, I don't know how bad the stream sniping was. I mean, it was a little bit annoying, but I didn't really mind that much, and, I mean, they'd have to then use a lot of resources to intervene on that thing. I mean, maybe there was a big issue since, because it was like 2 years since I've played, but yeah, I've taught myself against the SuperSight strategy. We win often. Boom. Love the stream. Josh Battlelands, welcome to the stream. There's an old SuperSight. That's me. Oh, it's honestly so flippin' sad that it's gone. It's not gone yet, but it's more psychological. Like, I mean, I wasn't even playing it, and it's like, I loved it. Now I should play it lots again. But it's sort of just like, And I don't think most people that played it in the last 3 years will actually, most of them won't come back, but I don't think they will. But yeah, it's sort of like, it's just like sort of psychological, because like, that was my game. That was the game I was good at. That was the game I covered. I mean, so too with Heyday and that. And I mean, I haven't played Heyday for so long either. Well, I played it more recently than this one, but I still, like, I see Heyday, like, Heyday streams, I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, I remember that. But yeah. It's so sad. It's really sad. It's so much good. Like, just life could have been so different. Life could have been so different, you know, if this game had succeeded and I had been at the forefront of it and alongside others. And yeah, it would have just been so cool having covered that game. And it succeeded. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And that's just life and that. God has other plans. And I mean, I really wanted that. That was something I really, really, really wanted. I wanted it to take off, and I wanted to be good at it. I wanted to be the Galadon of future play, and to be covering that game, and to go on a, like, have them to have an esports tournament would have been so awesome. Or to go meet, you know, in Finland, or to go and meet with Comman and Zanzard in Finland. That would have been sick in that. And it won't be the same if we meet them. I doubt I will ever meet them. But if I did, it would just be sort of odd, because it'd be like, oh yeah, we did videos on a game that was the same, like, 8 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I still would be keen. I'd be keen to still meet them, but I'm not paying however many $1,000 it is to get to Finland. Yeah, just to say hi. I mean, no. But if I was, yeah, it'd be cool to meet them, but yeah. Red light, green light, that's the song. But yeah, it's sad. It is sad. That was my hopes, and so much was in that game. It didn't work out, and sometimes things don't work out in life. There's a lot more things that for a lot of people are far bigger than that didn't end up working out than just a game like that. But to me, it meant a lot. It meant a hang of a lot. It meant so much. And so it's sad that it's gone. It really, really is sad. It's so sad. But that is what it is. It is what it is, and that's life sometimes. As hard as life is, as challenging as life is, there's beauty in other things, and new paths have been created as a result of me not covering that one. But it still hurts. It still hurts. It really hurts. I had so much hope that game would be the game, that would be the one, and it wasn't. I mean, I had hope for Heyday as well, but then I sort of kind of realized that didn't look like it was happening. That's why I moved to Battlelands, and then it was basically the main key one I did for 2018, alongside Heyday. I did both of them in that. But it didn't, and it is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, it was fun covering it. It was awesome for all the people that I met during it, all the people I played with, a hang of a lot of you. It's been fun. It's been good, and I appreciate it. And yeah, it's all psychological. Nothing wrong with some emotion. Boom. Yeah. I mean, because since I wasn't playing it, sort of proves that it's not like a thing of, oh, well, now it's like withdrawal and I play it each day and now it's gone. It's like, no, it must be psychological, because it's just knowing that was the game. And it's more than just, it's even more so than just the average, you know, player. Than you're just like, you know, and I mean, absolutely, you're sad about the game dying in that, which in itself is incredibly sad in that. I think there is an extra layer for me, but then your sadness could exceed my extra layer in that. But it's and just this whole layer of, well, I really had wanted that to succeed. I really wanted it to succeed, and that was the game I covered for like a year, which is a hang of a long time. And you know, like and there was just so much hope that would work, and it didn't, and it's heartbreaking, really. And it's sort of sad. It's just there's so many reasons why it's sad, because I mean, like, well, this is where we are today and that. But it was a nice community that then got broken up. And I mean, but just before this, I mean, not in the last couple months, but like in 2020 and that, and early 2021, there'd be multiple times where I'd just be like incredibly sad, and I'd just write an email to someone about how sad I was about how the Battlelands community was now no more. Like, I was just that sad about it. I just write emails about that, because I was so sad at what happened with it. And yeah, and then there's just the sadness, sort of, because I sort of feel like it's sort of time for me to move on from YouTube, and time to move on from streaming, because A, it hasn't worked for me in that, but B, I'm sort of coming to the conclusion that I don't think this is what I actually want to do. Like, it's just so, like, you know, you just got to perform, and you know, you have to always be doing the right thing, you know, to have the audience there, and you got to keep them always entertained, and you have to like find the exact right game and be constantly made. And it's like, I don't know if I don't want to do that actually. It's sort of like, I sort of hoped it would work. I thought it would be easy. I thought, you know, people just like really enjoy my content, and that just heaps of people would watch it, and it'd be easy sailing, but it's really not. I mean, for some of them that are now really big, it could be easy sailing, but they had to go through a lot of hard sailing to get there. But it wasn't like that. It was sort of like most streams, there was hardly anyone there, and you know, even in the ones that there was just people coming in that would just swear and be really rude and nasty to other people or to me. And it's hard. It's hard to deal with. I mean, you have to be tough-skinned, thick-skinned to sort of just deal with that and just like let it all just go off in that. Which I mean, I somewhat was good at, but also somewhat failed at. But I don't think it actually is what I want. I don't want to be famous. I was actually thinking about that today before knowing about this. I actually don't want to be famous. I don't. And so, yeah, it's just something, it'd just be so unpleasant, because hashtag make it count, for reals though, it'd just be so, like, it'd just be so much speculation, public, everything on you and that, and every time you do this, that, and the other, then it's like, oh, why'd you do that? And everyone like look into it and read into it. It's like, no, I don't want all that focus and attention. I sort of thought, oh, it'd be cool if I do a game and then people are interested in that and whatnot. But I mean, in the past, I thought, oh yeah, it'd be cool to be famous. But now I'm like, I actually don't want to be famous. I legitimately don't. Like, I mean, potentially in the future for an actually really interesting and valuable thing, would I even then I don't think I would be, although I can't emphatically rule out that in no set case would I ever not want to be famous in that. Like, maybe if it was like a really good thing, like for something a really but you know, but just for, yeah, just for like doing well at a YouTube game and that. Yeah, I just don't want to be famous for that. I mean, no, and I mean, it would be cool if I got popular enough that I could make an income off it, but I don't think it's happening, and I don't know. I don't think and it's just in sort of in the last covering Clash Mini, and it's like a sort of a recent realization. It's like, I don't know if I want to do that, which then it's like makes me like really sad even right now, because it's sort of like that was my goal for so long, and I'm like almost here full. That it's sort of, but then it's sort of the realization that no, this is not what I'm going to be doing. And Battlelands was a big part of like, I can do this, and I put in, you know, effort, and I really loved it. And I mean, and that's why I feel like I didn't really waste. I don't feel like it was a waste covering Battlelands. Unlike games that, even though this is going to die, it was so much fun. We had a lot of people along. And I met, you know, heaps of you guys and played games with you guys, and it was actually fun and worth it in that. Versus, I feel like I shouldn't have covered Rush Wars, because I just put in so much effort and money, and that it all failed in that. Whereas Rush Wars, I mean, I didn't spend much on Rush Wars, on Battlelands at all. It was actually, I didn't spend much in that video, but then I actually got return on that anyway. But I don't think it fully paid it, but it didn't matter. It was still, it's been fun. And I loved Battlelands. I genuinely, absolutely loved it in that. And that Conman video I showed you is the embodiment of the Battlelands spirit of of season 1. People loved it. People were excited. It was just a whole heap of us young kids in school that is like, yo, and it was so much fun. And yeah. And then anyway, it's where it is, and it's sort of sad, because like, yeah, I guess it's time to say goodbye. It's time to close the chapter. I mean, it's not to say I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I am going to be streaming tomorrow. But I mean, I am thinking about it deeply and seriously, and more now than ever, that I think that actually I don't think that I will be a streamer and a YouTuber going forward. Had I succeeded, I would have been. But now it's because I haven't succeeded, and also the realization that I don't know if I want to succeed. I mean, obviously, if it could just guarantee like a growth, and obviously I'm not to the point where I'm just going to quit tomorrow. Like, I still have a hope that I sort of would succeed, but at the same time I'm becoming more and more aware that I don't know if that is what I want. So yeah, but it's awesome covering Battlelands. What are you doing in my swamp? There's so many good memories, so many awesome people that I met through that, and it's so sad. I mean, I guess it's more just sad. Just life in itself is sad. Like, it's not even to do, like, everything in life, like, even like, just, like, season 1 is, like, so far gone, irrespective of whether the game's dying or not. And it's different though if someone dies versus saying, like, you know, for the 80 versus 20, and they're like, well, they're not their 20-year-old self anymore, they're 80 now, versus if they're like 20 and then they're dead, and it's like, well, you know, like, well, you know, they're not their 20-year self. Yeah, but that's different between 80 and dying in that, where this is actually dying in that. But it was the reality that, yeah, things in life go past, things in life happen, and you can't go back to them, and that's just how it is. Even though if you do have the current thing, it's still not there. But yeah, Sammy, welcome to the stream. The one Supercell game that you got to, that was Rush Wars. It's kind of weird to tell my future kid saying a kid I played when I was in the teens was Battlelands, and when I am in my 20s. A kid I played when... That's funny. Rooms like this never end now that I've had... No. I hope you're doing well. Fantastic game, of course. The clan community was a bit sus, though. Long speech. I'm just talking. But yeah, first couple seasons, 100%. Yeah, they were so good, man. Season 1, Season 2. Yeah. It's been a good journey. It's been fun covering Battlelands, and yeah, it's so sad that it's ending. It is sad. And it's sort of, yeah, that sort of goodbye to my dream of being a YouTuber, really. It was sort of like, it started in Heyday, and then it sort of was there through Battlelands, because I realized Battlelands had a bigger chance than Heyday, but ultimately Battlelands has come to a final close, and I stopped it 2 years ago. Sad. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Rafay. Almost to the point of tears, but not quite, so yeah. We'll pass on that. Yeah, but it is actually really, really, really sad. Well, it's cool that we won with a 1, right? We didn't start the first game I played ever with a win, but I think it was my 9th game. But yeah, stream Zumba, no, yes. I think it's more than just Battlelands. I've got, yeah, more to deal with and more to think through in life than just Battlelands. Like, I should be able to move on. I struggle to move on, so it's like that contributes to this. But yeah, it's sort of like there's a huge weight, and this is my game, and I want to succeed, and I want to do well at this game, and I can become a professional YouTuber, and I can be the next Galadon of Future Play, and so it's real. And then those things didn't work out, and now it's like it's sort of, yeah, sort of finally going away. Be happy that Battlelands was made, not upset that it's getting deleted. Blizzard, welcome to the stream. I think it's about time I end this stream. I've read through most of your chat. I've said basically all that I wanted to say. I mean, I could go on and on, but I've basically covered the main things. Yeah. I can't believe it's actually getting deleted. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you to everyone that was, was part of the streams and that. To the YouTubers, Comman, Zanzard, Slash, MusaTube, Wookman, Fatality Plays, RobFlex. And Comman organised some tournaments, which I should have participated in, but I didn't. There's so much more I could have done with the game, but I didn't. Clash Royale. No, I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, I think that will conclude. That will wrap it up. I'll show you the stream stats of the stream, and yeah, I think that's it. That is it. It's been fun. I loved covering it. It's so sad that it's gonna die, and it's sort of like a symbolic farewell for me on covering YouTube, because it's like, yeah, that is gone, and hey, it didn't work out. Rush Wars is deleted, so it's like, yeah, it's about time I move on. It's so sad because it's just that youthly me that started, like, I can't start a new game ever again at that age with that same excitement. Unfortunately, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Just refresh this. Whoa, we really did get a lot of viewers. I was going to stream the other game, but I don't think I will. I'll show a quick video of it. I'm glad you did the stream. Well, thank you for being part of it, Lynn. I'm glad I did it as well. Ian, welcome to the stream. I'm glad I did it as well. I sort of got it off my chest, what I wanted to say. Thought through it. And, yeah, I sort of just covered it like I wanted to. And said all the things I could think that I wanted to say. There wasn't anything like, oh, I almost said that but forgot. It's sort of as a general thing, you sort of said what I wanted to say. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for being part of the journey. I loved this game. It was an awesome game. We've covered so much content on it. And it's been fun. It's been fun. Oh, that's right. I was going to just go to the video details. I was going to go to this live streams. That was the other thing. Battlelands. All the streams. I mean, it mustn't have been... Yeah, October. Yeah, so my last one. Oh, I did one around Christmas. You look at that. Man, actually had a few likes. That's crazy. Like, that was... Oh, this one's... It doesn't even matter. But that one there was crazy. That's actually was quite a few views in that. Around, right, the day before Christmas. That's real cool that I did that. Yeah, 1,000 views, 73 likes, which is a reasonable amount. And that's like, yeah, it's like... I did my new videos. Yes, new streams. Yeah, and there's... man, I didn't realize the Discord duos was so late. I guess because the main push, yeah, that was the big push right there. That was the big push in that. The Discord duos was, yeah, we got through so many people. How long were those streams? 8 hours, man. That was in July 2019. Yeah. Oh, that's right. And then I had to, yeah, in October I answered so many of them. Custom rooms. The date, the other way. Oh, there we go, we did. Oh, it's yeah, a few streams. And then 50... Well, yeah, I remember that one, man. 2000 Morals Fort, and yeah. They were the ones. It's been a wonderful time covering it. I've loved covering this game, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me cover it. Man, that was right near, that was 6,000 views, and that was September. Wow. I think I was pushing that other game, and it was like, oh, I bet you won. All those ones, yeah, look at all those likes. Oh, we got some great-ass streams out of that. Some great-ass streams. So much fun, man. But, yeah. Things come to an end. Thank you guys for being part of it. The wonderful Battlelands journey. And, yeah. Go live the best lives that you can live. Yeah. Hope to see you in the next life. That will wrap it up. Thank you guys that were part of it. Thank you for those of you who were part of the stream and the journey. That's going to wrap it up. It's been fun. It's been good. Maybe I'll do one on the 15th of January. I'll see. Good night. And God bless.